similar to that stuff. Okay, I think we're good. And then I'll when Andrew actually gets in here, I'll adjust. So the story I was gonna tell was I know somebody who they were staying with family or something, and they had like this like portrait of I don't know if it was necessarily a clown, but let's say it's a clown just for the story. We'll say it's a clown because that's funnier. So his kids like it really freaked them out, and like he told them like, well, at night that thing comes to life and like moves around the house or whatever. And so while his kids were asleep, he took that portrait off the wall and put it in their room so that when they woke up in the morning, it was in there with them.
No!
Oh, man.
No!
It's really mean, but I find that hilarious because that's like, it's one thing like if you tell your kids a story like that to freak them out, but it's another to like actually make the story happen.
My stepdad once put a walkie-talkie under my bed.
Oh.
So nighttime, all I'm hearing is like, Sydney, and I, as a like a 16, 17-year-old, I stood on my bed, jumped for the door, like turned light on and left, and I just, then I heard him laughing his ass off because he's a monster.
That's terrifying, but also funny. Like real talk, it's funny. Okay, so what's up, everybody? It's Tales of Sentra. We're gonna do another one of these things we do. Andrew is having technical difficulties, but he's around and will hopefully jump in here. But until then, we still recap this thing and get going because we got I've got some interesting things planned for you guys tonight. At least I think so, and I hope you agree. What was that look, Sid?
I don't trust any of y'all when you're like, it's gonna be a real special episode. It's gonna be real fun.
I didn't say it was gonna be special. I didn't even say it was gonna be fun. I said it's gonna be interesting.
I anticipate death usually.
All right, well that's someone's being pessimistic.
Where I live right now.
Fair. I live in New York. Anyways, okay, who wants to do a recap? There isn't much to recap from last week, honestly, but
we killed some ghosty goos.
Yeah. We'll pick it up and maybe like replay a moment from last week, I think, but that is where things began with some ghosty goos, as you said. But who would like to do the recap? Hey, there he is.
I think Andrew would.
Through the monitor.
Yeah, there you are. All right, there we go. Oh, wait. You're not in because your token's still up. And there you are. Nope, that's not right either.
I can recap in 3 words.
Mm-hmm.
The Addams Family.
True.
There we go. Now the stream is fixed the way it should look. Yeah, Addams Family stuff happened. We don't actually have to go into all the details, but like, yeah, it was our Halloween episode. You guys fought the Adams family, if you will. Let's get this music going.
And then we tried to find the gateway thing, and then we found it, and then we figured out that the thing already went through. So now we're freaking out trying to get it in time before it kills a whole lot of people or whatever it's gonna do.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you were asked next time you saw a gate to run a little experiment. You ran said experiment, and that's when you discovered that the thing you're hunting down has already come through this gate, and you know that these things are powerful and they are here to destroy. So that is not no good. But that's immediately where we're gonna pick up, is right when that happened.
No, it is no good. It is no good.
If it's not no good, then it's good. But it sounds like it
is very not good.
So that's what happened, and Val would be the character to discover that, being the one who analyzes the runes.
Val, what does it mean?
Well,
how much time do we have until it comes through? We're weak, but we're ready.
Yeah, I got my spell ready to go. My action is held.
Funny story. It may or may not already be out having a good, nice walkabout.
I do that anime thing where, I immediately flip upside down.
Nani?
Ron's gonna look around like, it's here?
Well, the before and after of the arches, there's usually an indicator that it left, and these are sort of indicative of such a thing.
But we didn't pass it on the way in. We didn't even see a trail. Did you see a trail?
No, I kind of just want to like chuck flour all around the room to make sure it's not here.
Right, can't they turn invisible? Is that a thing they can
I
do?
don't know. They've all been so different.
It's true. But you do know that things have been pretty crazy in the jungle in the surrounding area recently, so just saying.
That can't possibly be linked. Who said that?
I thought that was the devil guys that were doing that.
I thought so too.
You know, I did too. Unless it was, you know, just a good heckin' bamboozle, and we were misled.
Okay, well,
I would
we
never
don't
do
know.
that.
We don't know where it's headed, so it could be headed
Who said
anywhere. Valison, you need to send to the one what's it, Catnip. We need to send to them. We need to send to Big Tree. We need to send to Ribbiton. We need to send to Guardian. Let's say all of them. Be on the lookout. There's a thing coming through. Do not engage. Keep an eye on it. Gather your men. Are you writing this down? Send to
Brian?
all of them right now. What?
Funny story.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Ah.
you said something earlier today that it's not good.
My spells are... I can't, like, you know, you only got so much magic to do the, you know, the things sometimes, and I'm a little empty, sort of.
Empty. Like, do you need food or something? Like, what's the deal? What?
You know, rest usually helps, but to be specific, I have exactly one level. I have a level 2 also, but that's not a sending slot. So, you know, I have like, you know...
I don't understand anything what you just said, but it
Well-
sounds like I should be mad.
Why would you know, I was fighting the ghosts. Charlie, it happens to you too, right? Like, you kind of get to a point
Yeah,
where
I
you
don't-
just feel so
I don't have
drained.
much magic in me left. So this thing's a herald, right?
Yeah, I
Probably.
think so.
Don't heralds like tell people things?
They can?
Usually, you know, when they come out, usually they're like, make way!
Yeah, I don't think he'd be going and telling a bunch of monkeys like, "Hey, make way." So like, he's probably going towards some kind of civilization, right?
Ooh.
To be like, "Make way." Prince
You know
Ali,
what?
da-da-da.
That's actually not a good, like, that's not a bad point there.
So we should probably head back to one of the cities nearby. How long did it take us to ride out here?
Not long. It's like if we go to the big map.
I can't just pick up a little one off the ground.
It's only about 3-4 miles outside of town.
Okay, it's not that far at all.
Yeah.
So we should just.
We should book
No.
it back over there.
Now you have,
but,
spent a good amount of time exploring the mansion, so by the time you get back, it's probably going to be around dinner time. Just for what it's worth.
I'm worried that I'm not gonna be able to fight the dream monster though. It's pretty.
If we can get back to town, we can get ravens. Do they have ravens? Does this setting have ravens? Or birds? Pigeons? Carry worms? Worms that send messages? Oh, we need to.
It's funny,
we need
there's
to go.
that guy.
God damn it, we gotta find that guy. How are we gonna find that guy? And before he says it, Ron's gonna look over his shoulder.
Yep.
Is he there?
Nope.
Oh. We need to find some messenger. Any messenger! Just not
We
that
need
one.
to send a letter.
But we need to let people know that one got through.
I can try tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we could try to get into town, and maybe we could try to save as many people as we could if it's heading that way. If it's heading that way, it's
Nothing
probably
else.
already there.
If nothing else, if we beat it there, then we can raise the defenses.
Yeah.
We've checked all of the rooms in the house, right?
You
I
have.
think so.
Okay. I really wish that some of those ghosties would have, hey, there was something that came out of the, downstairs and it left the house. Now let me attack you. Like, that would have been good, I think.
That would have been very considerate for the attacking ghost, yes.
Did
It
the
would have.
potato mention anything about it?
Well, we ate him, so I can't ask him again.
Yeah, that's true.
I can ask him in about 6 hours.
No.
Yeah, you have a question for me? Yeah.
What is my life?
I don't even.
Yes.
How are you still
Potato.
speaking to me? I don't get it.
Sounds very much like Chris from Family Guy.
You are talking out of your ass.
I don't know. The only voice I remember was the cabbage voice. Yes, we are cabbage.
Yeah, that's about it. No, but, something to consider. Contacting all of those people. Sending isn't a small spell. That takes some considerable energy.
Okay.
So maybe we can contact one person who can contact all of those people.
Do we know that person?
I think Kayla can do sending. I don't know if we want Kayla to be in on it, or we can just, contact the order.
I don't think it behooves us to keep this a secret. If this thing...
No, I agree. It's just contacting the right person to get the word out.
Well, we're not helping anyone staying here. We should
No.
get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get going and see what we can do.
Hazard,
Yeah.
on the way back, can you keep an eye out for any footprints, broken trees, things that maybe carved a path through the woods? And we know that. Yes.
Something big and mechanically,
I hope it left a trail, but
something big enough to crawl through that gate. I would imagine so.
they can't fly, right? That's not a thing we can see them do.
Well, as Val said, they have all been different.
Ugh, please
Yeah,
don't fly.
we had the one that did the whole smoky shadow thing, and then there was the one with the really long arms, and he crawled through that door space before
Oh,
doing
yeah.
the dragon
I
thing.
forgot about
Please,
And
don't
then there was
remind
one
me.
who was metal, and that one was really easy. That one wasn't bad.
that. The only thing that you know about this one so far, really, I mean, you do know what it looks like because of the sketch from the journal. He described it as something that moved so fast that even a tabaxi couldn't catch it. So whatever
Yeah.
that means.
I don't
Havel the Rock is the fast one? What the hell?
By the way, Andrew, your microphone sounds a tad quiet.
Yeah. Beans. Is it just me, or is it the...
I don't
I
know.
hate this setup. The setup is so
Actually,
frustrating.
that sounds okay. You might have just been speaking.
Yeah.
You might have just been speaking
Zarkaya
low.
the Dream Knight.
Yeah, I'm whispering, I think. Okay.
We had Mortis, Knight of Death in Darkness. Yeah, they've all been kind of, diverse. Medicus, Dream Knight of Health and Harm. So, they're a diverse bunch, and
Diversity is important when
Yeah.
you're trying to destroy the world.
yeah, you got to
Don't take that
cover
quote out
all
of
the-
context.
the different things.
I just realized. Anyways,
Just gave up the
So,
liberal
when do
agenda,
we fight
guys.
Dr. Wiley?
When we beat all the,
hey,
robot.
spoilers for the end of this episode. / an image you've already seen.
So let's get going
Yes.
and try
Yeah.
to figure out the plan on the way back or something.
I'd like to help me out with the tracks. I'd like to check out around the gate, look for actual tracks, and then also smell the dirt on there to see if there's any metallic stuff in the air that maybe I could pick up. Just kind
Okay.
of gather as many clues and hints as I can.
All right, I'm gonna bring up a reference thing for myself when you do that. Give me a. Are you just gonna use like your passive during the whole way back, or did you want to do a specific roll?
I'd be okay with either.
Okay.
Like we could roll 3 an average amount if you want.
Well, for what I think I'm gonna give you, your passive is probably just fine, honestly.
Okay.
So at the. So you're not gonna see any tracks. But you will notice that the so when you guys came through, you have like, so you notice there's like the steps that kind of lead down to the gate here, right? So what you would see is, do you remember? You may recall back when you guys were in the jungle, a lot of the like fallen trees had like this really like clean, smooth cut right through them, like a very quick even cut. So you see like. You're gonna see like kind of like if you were to like drag like a blade along the ground, right, and like kind of carve a line like that, so you'd see kind of a line that kind of goes down from these stairs. Oh, I don't want no snapping. Kind of goes down from the stairs to the gate, but then you would see that it stops and starts on the other side of the gate. It's not like it actually like broke through the gate. So here I'll just draw that out for you. You basically have like a slice in the ground, and then a slice.
Are you drawing Pyramid Head?
No. Yes.
His name is Mr. Isosceles. So that's kind of what you would see,
There.
and then that trail, and then that trail would kind of fade though. That like cut in the ground would kind of fade out though as it left the house.
Why
I
is it?
know we already have a picture of this guy, but that's now what I'm picturing as Pyramid Head.
Okay. I do not already have an asset of Pyramid Head, so yeah.
Why does it seem to fade out? Can we tell?
Like as if if this individual were walking with the weapon dragging in the ground, then it would appear like they just lifted it up from the ground.
So he definitely left here on the ground.
And I would say you can also tell, even with your passive, Andrew, that it's not particularly fresh. It's like probably a couple days ago.
It left here a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Within your estimates, probably, possibly a full week.
Definitely didn't go straight to
So
the
this
city.
big bad boy's old news, guys. It passed through here, got out of this here haunted house days ago. We'll be playing a lot of catch up.
What direction is it going in?
And I will point them in the direction it's going.
It's going, well, from where it picks up, back toward Canup, actually, where you guys were planning on heading.
Sending back towards Canup
About a week ago?
That's
a couple days ago.
That's still more than enough time to get there. We would have noticed, wouldn't we?
You'd think so.
We need to get back there as soon as possible.
Unless it's going at like 1 mile a day or something.
It might already be there.
Well, I guess we gotta go.
We do that.
Okay. You guys do that. And you eventually get yourselves back to town.
What do we see?
The town.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
Doesn't seem that way.
Did the scrape lead all the way to the town, or
No, it stopped basically as soon as you left the property. So that's only, that would only be the direction it was headed at the time. It's not like, it may not have necessarily stayed on that trajectory.
I think that maybe we should go tell Thunderclap. I think that maybe we should also go ahead and tell Regulus and the others. Bola and Freckle. No, Freckle's part of the monastery. Bola and Regulus anyway.
At any point while we were going back, did we notice that the tracks went off a different way or anything?
Nope.
So the tracks came into town.
well, it
You
left
don't know
the
that.
property and then disappeared.
It seems that he picked up his blade.
But
Oh,
didn't
my head
leave
never
any
picks
footprints or
Blade? What are you
anything
talking?
after that. No tracks at all. Nothing to.
Nope.
Well. Val, can you speak to any more plants?
No, dear heart, I can only do that like once a day, I think.
I'm gonna grab a stranger by the cuff.
Okay. You grab Tabaxi number A.
Did you see a
when you guys
guy?
first got here?
Guy with a big blade at the store walk through here.
With a big.
Big guy, big blade. Answer me.
I mean, like one of us, like one of us Tabaxi, or like
Big
something
guy,
else?
big blade. Answer me.
I mean, if that's the question, then no.
That sucks. You've taken this rather well.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely peeing in my fur right now, but
Cool.
Hey, Tabaxi number A is like a good dude.
Can I go up to Backseat letter 2?
sure.
Excuse me, do you see any big old monsters coming this way, or hear any big thuds, or anything else? Like if there was a big monster out in the forest or anything? Anything you could do to help point us in the direction of something scary?
You asking me if I've seen anything scary? I'll tell you scary. Scary's when my husband told me that these things were gonna kill me, and then you know what happened? He dropped dead the next week. That's scary.
I think Tabaxi letter
I have to
letter
roll.
2 is my aunt.
Okay, I can handle it.
What are you trying to handle?
The fear.
Okay.
What are you doing here anyway, kid? Kids that look like you don't normally go up around here.
You know, I mean, kids that are like me don't go up, like anywhere except for over at the anal mountains.
What?
Technically, those aren't the mountains you're from, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Well,
All
guys, I got no idea. I'm gonna go brood, and I shoot the grappling hook up and
Uh-huh.
zip up and just kind of look around for any signs of any pyramid head type.
I think
guy.
we got a good image for that still. Are you still... Yeah, there you are. You're still peeking out, I think, from this picture.
Well, guys, I'm really exhausted and I don't got any leads, so I think I'm gonna go up to my room and take a nap.
Right.
It is round about dinner time. With your perception, Andrew, you see
Right.
a bunch of Tabaxi milling around town, but no sort of hubbub.
Anything else of interest?
I guess that would depend on what Hazard's interested in, but for purposes of this monster, no.
Any crimes?
Nah.
Okay. Are we long resting? Is that what we're doing now?
No, we should talk to some people first.
Sid, what's that roll?
I was insight checking Charlie because I don't believe he's gonna go take a nap. He keeps going invisible and doing things.
Oh.
Does he have any spell slots to do that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think
Sure.
y'all are spent.
I don't even know. All right, so who you going to? Who you talking to?
I'll definitely drop back down and follow you guys once I don't see. Well,
I can go talk to Regulus and Bola. They seem
Okay.
to have a rapport with me. Val, if you want to talk to the innkeeper, the shopkeeper, and Hazard, you're pretty familiar with Thunderclap.
yeah, you could.
Why
say
don't you
that.
go bring him up on the information and get people, eyes out. Anyone who can fight, be aware and ready. We don't know
Suns
what
out,
this thing-
guns out.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Okay.
Val, if you do see something, try and raise the alarm. I'll be there.
Okay.
And where's Charlie headed?
I'm heading up to get some dinner first, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. So let's do.
I go up to the nearest family in the inn. I'm like, help! I don't have any money. Can I?
Oh my god!
And they look around. They're like,
Package,
"Why is this?" Yeah. Okay. Yes. Of course. It will come eat. Why, honey? Why is this chop? This is weird. So you get yourself to dinner by pulling an Oliver twist on them.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, let's go to. We'll start at the chapel with Braun. Actually,
This is Regulus and Bola, correct?
And their little brother is still dead and out for display, as is Tabaxi tradition in this world.
No, he's going to start to stink soon, so they got to figure that out.
I'll be right back.
Regulus, Bola, may I speak with you?
This one's back.
So, we recently checked out the Adamus house. Quite haunted, by the way.
Why would you do that?
We had reason to believe that whatever killed your brother might have originated or come out of that area. It seems, based on our test, that it has come through. That this creature, and do we have a picture or an illustration of it?
You actually do. This may be a retcon, but I think it's a safe retcon because there was that sketch of the night in the journal, and I would assume Val would have probably made a copy of said sketch. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been kind of documenting everything up to this point anyway.
Yeah. So, Braun, you.
I'll produce an image of it.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
These creatures, the knights, the dream knights as they are, they're heralds from another world. I honestly don't understand much about it, but when they come through, someone or multiple people have dreams about it. Your brother being one of those people. They're...
So he dreamt
right.
about something that killed him?
He dreamt about something and that killed him, yes. And that something is now here. And let me tell you, having fought 3 of these things already, they are not easy. They are quite powerful and quite deadly.
Well, if it's coming here, then I suppose we need to take up arms against it.
Absolutely. I don't know where it is exactly, and based on what we tracked, it's somewhere near here or below here. I'm not sure, but we need all the help, all the arms, all the eyes, all the ears to the ground. Whatever this thing is heralding, it's not good for us. And I'll need both your help.
So he looks over at his sister, and then they both basically pull out their swords and stand the way that they're actually standing in their images here. He just looks at you and just... The Order of Zoltek may be small. I guess 1/3 smaller now, but we are still warriors by nature. And if this thing arrives, we will fight it.
Braun's gonna hold out his arm, and he's gonna do that Arnold Schwarzenegger, "You son of a bitch," and like clasp arms with him.
Nice.
In a very, very manly
Yeah, he'll
way.
do the same.
So manly.
We will be prepared.
Good.
Such manly.
And then before you leave, Bola will also just tap you on the shoulder. If you got that sketch out of Danae's journal, it might be worth taking another look just to see if he would have written anything else down about this thing. Maybe he saw... I mean, I know weird things have been happening in the jungle. I don't know if he would have written about it, but he certainly spent a lot of time out there.
Sure. Valison has the journal right now, right? I just have a likeness.
No, you guys left it with Danae's girlfriend.
Right.
You let her keep it.
We'll see if we can find it and find anything else.
Cool. Well, we'll cut to Val heading to the magic shop. Or, well, the item shop, not necessarily magic shop, but...
Kayla! Hello!
Oh, hi. I was just getting ready to close for the day, but what can I do for you?
Hey, so did we ever mention the like creepy, like angry dream night things to you?
The what now?
Okay. Fun story. I give her the rundown.
Yeah. Okay, well, that sounds terrifying, and it's coming here?
Potentially. I don't want to ask you to, put yourself out of business and everything like that, but if you have any way to help people if this thing does show, that could make the difference.
Well, she looks down at her the wands that she's got kind of in her like utility belt kind of thing. Well, I can certainly throw a spell or two if I need to.
Okay. Are you able to contact anybody in particular
You mean
from
like
the order? Maybe.
you mean like with a sending spell?
Yeah. Like, do you have any means of doing that? I thought.
I mean, I'm not really associated with the order, but I don't have a wand of sending, if that's what you're asking.
Heck. Shoot. Okay. Well, you know, do you have like healing? You have healing things, and you have armor things. This could work, I think.
Hey,
Hi. Yeah.
listen, if this thing is coming and we need to be prepared, she'll grab a potion of greater healing off the shelf. At least take one of these, yeah?
Are you
Keep
sure?
yourself patched up. If we're about to have some big fight on our hands, it only makes sense.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. I will. If I find any like people willing to help out, is it okay if I send them by?
Sure, yeah.
Maybe pick some things up.
Be kind of a dick move to still try to, charge people money in the
To
event of a
upcharge
crisis or
everything
something,
in the event of a crisis? Yeah. Thank you, Kate. Very much.
Of course.
I
I do always
was really hoping that she had the ability to do fucking sending to somebody.
I
Shit.
do always find that funny, the RPG. We're saving the world. Cool. Will you purchase items from me?
I like to think of it as like you are not the only hero in that world. So they're like, yeah. Let me guess, you're the only one who can save
Yeah.
the world. I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
You're the chosen one? Whatever.
I had 6 chosen ones in here yesterday. No one's paid their tab.
Yeah. All right, and now we'll cut to Van at the monastery. Oh, you
Well, I
back
don't
for
know how
another
I got
lesson?
I don't know how I got here, but I
Oh, no,
came
whoops. Sorry. Hazard at the monastery.
I think we crossfade from like the shop into the monastery.
Yep.
And so basically, no, I'm doing the wrong voice. Sorry. So basically, we need some of the warriors you think are ready to fight. Anyone you can spare.
Well,
Get
that sounds
nasty. Okay.
pretty serious, I gotta say.
Were you not listening to the description and explanation of what's going on?
No, I got it. There was a little
Okay.
ellipses, and then everything faded to black for a moment, and then faded back up. Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Well, they've finished their drills for the day, so they're probably all pretty tired, but if this threat is coming, as you say, then we need to be on high alert.
Definitely high alert. Well, I guess that's all I can ask of you at the moment.
Well, we'll be prepared if that thing comes through here. Well, you know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
That's
Also, speaking of, when things slow down a little bit and I get some free time, do you think I could train with you for a little bit? Maybe you could teach me some stuff.
I've still got something in mind for you, but
All right, cool.
well, why don't we handle that when you don't have some sort of
yeah.
what was it called, a dreamy night, when you don't have one of those coming through.
Yeah, again, when things slow down.
You got it.
All right, cool. Well, I've got to get to my friends, I guess. So I'm just gonna jump off of this thing.
Well, on your way out, your pal Freckle, who you all also met, will also try to get your attention.
Up this. Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I heard everything you were saying to Master Thunderclap. If this thing is coming through the jungle or whatever, well, it makes me kind of worried for my brother. He spends a lot of time out there, and I mean, I wouldn't want him to get hurt.
Well, I'm not sure I can do a rescue mission right now, but maybe I could see if I could track him down on the way to Diddy.
I mean,
Or-
if you're warning people about this, it would be really good if you could give him a heads up too.
Yeah. Do you know where I could find him?
Yes, I do. And let's go to the big map. So big map over there on the left. Boom. She's gonna mark a new spot on your map. That is only about a mile or two outside of town. The far left there, the camp of the Long Arms, that will be marked on your map. But back to her actually explaining what that is. Right. Well, my brother, he cares for. You said you fought some of those grapplers on your way here, right? The apes in the jungle that were going a little, well, ape.
Yeah.
Well, my brother actually cares for a tribe of them out there. To my understanding, more intelligent tribe than normal. He's sort of their caretaker now. But if this thing is attacking settlements, or if you think it's going to, if there's any way we could warn him, I would really appreciate it.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. So the monastery is within the city, right?
Correct.
So I'd have to like go a few miles to go warn him.
Yeah, it's like 2 miles out of town. It's about the same distance out of town as the mansion was, so not terribly far.
Okay. I'm just gonna run it because I think having to hold up for my team might take more time because I have to go get them and then keep up with their pace. And
Okay. So
I can just rush through.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go for it.
I will, of course, do pass without a trace and stick to the treetops
Mm-hmm.
and kind of swing and all that. Get through there.
Okay. So, all right. I didn't expect you to go to this one alone, but that's interesting. So you're doing that. You're swinging the treetops. You're headed toward the camp where her brother is.
Hazard's gonna die.
And as you do that, as you're swinging, you will notice somebody else just kind of like chilling out in the branches. And definitely, he definitely sees you approaching.
I'm gonna, as I'm like mid-arc, kind of like wave and like kind of, so I'm not like trying to rush him.
Yeah.
And kind of drop down next to him in a hero pose.
Who are you and what are you doing in this part of the jungle?
You may call me Hazard. I'm here to warn you about a danger, a great and mighty danger. We may need your assistance in the city.
Warn me, I don't even know you.
Yeah, you can call me Hazard.
And you may call me Tigo, but again, those are just names. I don't know you. What brings you here?
Right,
who sends you here?
Your sister told me you'd be here, so
Freckles sent you here.
Yeah, Freckles sent me. I went to warn her and ask for warriors because there's this big beefy thing that came out of the gates that have been popping up. Apparently, this is my first gate, so I don't know if this is part of the course or
I'm
what.
sorry, a thing that came out of a gate.
Yeah, I'm not really getting it either. You'd have to ask my team leader.
Was this thing particularly fast?
I've heard, yes. That's kind of the thing I'm getting from this.
And this thing seems destructive.
Fast, destructive, dangerous.
I have dreamt of this thing.
Cool. My team has talked about dreams being not great. Maybe we should be walking and talking. Can we walk and talk while we do this? Walk and talk?
Was headed toward town for supplies anyway. I suppose we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so you go back to town with him.
Yeah.
And on the way, you'll learn that he's had the same dream that Danae had. What?
I'm sorry. The picture is just very Rakshasa to me.
Is that what Rakshasas look
I don't
like?
trust him. I mean, they're tiger cat people, but their hands are like stupid backwards or
That's
something.
True. So on the way back, Andrew, he would be telling you about the dream he has, where he has also dreamt about this thing, and he basically, in his dreams, this thing came and attacked the camp that he's been protecting. Even though to him, it just seemed like, you know, an anxiety dream or something. It didn't seem like anything real until you brought it up.
Were there any signs in the dream to tell you when, like what time, what day, what time of day, anything? Because if I'm about to pull you away from the camp that we need to defend, I'm gonna feel like a real idiot.
As the DM pulls up his notes. Alright, he says, well, it's getting later in the evening right now. In my dreams, it came sort of right as the sun began to set, so earlier than this. But I was at the camp at that time, so if it was going to show up then, it didn't, at least today.
Right. And you were going to town anyway today, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think I'm changing anything. Just in case, okay.
But you think this thing may actually be attacking my camp and the grapplers that I care about?
I don't know. But the heroes that I've aligned myself with, they seem to think that is possible. That the dreams mean things, and that the dreams are happening, and that people are dying because of their dreams. So, I'm inclined to say that yes. You should talk to Bron.
I think I should talk to your friends if they've done this sort of thing before.
And Valasen.
I will do that.
She's not that much older than me. That's fine. It's whatever.
I do not care about what age your friends are.
Was that out loud? That was out loud. Okay, let's just go.
Okay, so you get back to town, and we can just assume everybody reunites at some point.
And so that's basically what happened. Guys, meet Freckles' brother.
And Richard Charlie is just sleeping now.
Yeah, he definitely
Okay.
had to pass out.
So then Tigo here is just meeting with the other three members.
I think we're all four in the room, but he's tuckered out, so we have to kind of whisper.
Okay.
We don't want to wake the little one.
Your friend Hazard here tells me these dreams I've been having are not unique to me, and that they may be a warning of sorts.
A premonition, or an omen, things to come.
Bron, keep it down.
We don't have to have the meeting here.
Oh, he's so cute when he sleeps.
Well, maybe I can put an alarm up and make sure that he is okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I will. I'll put an alarm around his room. Make sure he's golden. Tuck him in really good, you know.
Good you do that.
Well, that's weird.
Like
Rachasas are literally just have
Yeah, they're-
backwards hands though. That's
they do.
why is that
Yeah,
so
people with
upsetting?
So weird.
I know. It's really upsetting to see a backwards hand like that. Anyways. No, his hands are not, well, they might be in the art. Are they? No, they're good.
No, they're not. It's just, it reminds me of Gilmore, and he pretended to be Gilmore, and I'm still salty about it.
They're a sneaky bunch.
They are
Fair.
sneaky. I believe Richard threw like a whole horde of them at us on a ship, and we just hung out with some Rakshasa. They sold me the clothes of magical. They weren't magic. I just wrote them down that way. I don't know why.
I'm not sure if they always have
Backwards
that
hands.
in their if they shapeshift. I'm not sure if it's something.
I think when they shapeshift, it changes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We hates it though.
Once we make sure that Charlie is safe and tucked away and read a bedtime story, we'll head down to the continental breakfast area and we'll talk to him and kind of we'll give him a down low of the dreams and the dream nights and the gates and everything, and kind of give him a run through of it that we've been chasing.
I see. So it would be best then to return to camp tomorrow and prepare for this thing potentially showing up as of the time of my dream.
Potentially. We understand that it came through a few days ago, possibly a week. And
Well, it certainly hasn't shown up at my doorstep in that time.
that's what concerns me. Val, you have a way to check on things, don't you?
I do.
The eye.
And we didn't use it to scry earlier.
That's true.
Er-
You thought about using it on the ghosts, but you did not.
Right. I can do it.
We have its likeness. Picture.
Yep.
I think it's worth
I have
seeing.
the etchings from its gate. I don't know if that helps, but
You tell me.
let's try.
Okay.
And I still have inspiration in case I break this thing. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
You're saving it for that exact reason.
That's exactly why I'm saving it. Fuck everything else. I want to keep the scrying eye for as long as I possibly can.
And can I, give me, copy and paste the description of Scry again. There is a specific...
Yeah.
Getting it now.
There's a very specific thing I need to check.
The only thing I'm not sure about is...
Likeness or picture is -2.
Okay.
Right, we have a picture.
Uh-huh.
We don't have a body part or anything like that.
Nope.
But I guess possession or garment. We are familiar.
Yeah.
How would you... We're not necessarily familiar with that one exactly, but we are familiar with his kind. How would you rule that?
Well, you definitely have the likeness. That's locked in. You're not firsthand because you haven't met it.
Okay.
It's,
So it'd be second
I would,
hand?
let's see. Well, I mean, that's kind of what familiar says, but even then, like, it's
Yeah.
like we've said, they are all distinct. I'd be willing to give it another, like, -2, though, because you're kind of
Okay.
like...
Would you say with like the scrawlings of its gates and stuff, would that give a circumstantial bonus?
I mean, well, it's sort of a thing where it's like, just because you know tabaxi doesn't mean you can scry on all of them. You know what I mean? It's
Sure.
It's kind of that kind of deal. So I think, so if you've already got the -2 for the likeness or picture, that -5 you get, I think, is a bit too much. So I can give you like -4 on this altogether, I think, is
I'll take that.
fair.
For the modifier.
Yeah. A fiancé so creates a visible sensor within 10 feet. There, sensor. Okay, that's the thing. All right. There's a very specific wording I needed to check, and cool.
I cast it.
Okay, it's wisdom. Is it wisdom save?
Concentration. Do. So.
Well, it got a 6.
Well,
if it's wisdom.
I win.
I'm assuming it's
save.
wisdom.
Yep.
All right. So then here's what you see. The very specific thing I wanted to look at was like the orb that follows it, how that works.
It's supposed to be invisible.
Right, but I
Unless
wanted
you
to,
have, like,
but
a
it,
website.
but I needed to check that it followed it and it didn't just like
Oh,
plop down
yeah.
and if the thing like moved out of frame and that was it. You know what I mean? Okay, so it follows it, which is good news for you. So this is what you see.
It's wearing a skirt.
Oh my goodness.
I hate it.
Heck is that?
So and you want,
Rayman.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rayman hand.
So imagine like the feet are also, well, they are actually Raymans. Never mind, you don't have to imagine it. It's hard to see, but the feet are Raymans too. So you see this thing, and because the orb travels with it, it's basically like one of those shots like in a movie where the person's in a car, because this thing is just moving incredibly fast through the jungle, and like it's like slicing a tree every once in a while, but the orb is keeping within 10 feet of it, as is in the spell in the spell description. But this thing's just zip 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 zip, zip just moving so fast.
Is
through
it
the jungle.
Naruto running? Be honest.
No, because it's got Rayman. Well, you know what? Yes. As if
Yeah.
Rayman were doing the run, so the hands are just kind of floating behind it.
Can I get? Is there? Can I determine what direction it's running in, like based on maybe where the sun is at this moment?
Well, it's nighttime, right? So maybe the
Oh,
stars.
that's right. It is night.
Sure.
Yeah, night. Stars, moon.
I would need some sort of roll on that.
Like survival.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, survival seems right.
Can we all see this?
Yeah,
It
the
should be
eye.
an eye.
Yeah, you can all see it through the eye.
I'd like to do a survival roll.
Okay.
And I'll do this with human determination, so I'll do this at advantage.
Okay, so 20. Oh, okay, 22. So you can tell that it is moving northwest, and you can also tell from the stars in the sky that it seems to be a pretty considerable distance. Now, granted, it's moving quickly, but it seems to be pretty considerable distance from where you presently are.
Going northwest. Isn't it going to hit the edge of the ocean soon?
Well,
Do you think it's maybe going towards the temple?
Here, let me I have to bounce. I'll bounce the ribbon all the way over. So you.
What if it's going to the temple
So
of the stars?
it's moving northwest, but it seems possibly like it's presently more like around here.
Temple of Ascendance.
But it came from here, and it's moving northwest. Do you mean southeast?
No, it came out of here like a week ago.
Okay, so it went somewhere for a week. Oh, geez, this is just
Temple
like
of
that
the
Young
Moon?
Justice episode.
Or just, I mean, like I said, things have been crazy in the jungle. So
Right, so it is currently in the jungle, and it's running northeast at the moment.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Mhm.
And it's just avoiding, just cutting through the jungle. Okay.
The whole
And in-
time it's going.
and in some-
"Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na."
Yeah, and in some cases, literally cutting down the jungle. Like I said, it is armed, and it is occasionally like chopping
It's
down.
funny because it doesn't have any arms.
And it is like occasionally like slicing through a tree and knocking it down, and it is slicing in that very distinct straight pattern, the same thing that Hazard saw along the ground.
Northwest.
Yep.
So we need to rest up, get as many people as we can to that camp, and take it down before it can do any real damage.
Yeah. If this thing is as fast as it is, it might just crush us. We need all the help we can get.
Okay.
But will it
we
crush
rest up.
us the way Spitter the Quitter almost? It is the question.
I don't want to talk about it.
And then Tigo will, because Tigo can also see this because he's sitting there with you. If you truly intend to fight this thing and it moves this quickly, will you not need to catch it somehow?
Yeah, if we can hold it down, these things are pretty strong.
We have found that any sort of opposition, though, they seem willing to stop and take care of it.
Do you have any recommendations for how we could set a trap for this thing, assuming we know where it's going?
Well, I mean, his dreams are telling us he's going to die in his village because of this thing. So that seems like the best place to go for it.
Could we make a kill box in your village?
If you have the means to do so, and it means protecting my people, I have no issue with it. You, and he'll like, he's carrying these sorts of books. I trained here at the monastery once myself, but they're a little too focused on brute and brawn over there as opposed to using one's mind. I preferred a little more the mind, and well, sometimes I scribble down some useful things, and he'll like tear a parchment out of the journal and hand it over to one of you. Which of you is most prone to casting spells? And he'll hand you the piece of paper. This is just something I've been working on. It, if you're trying to catch this thing, it may be in handy. And he hands you a scroll of slow.
Ooh. That will be really good. I bet Charlie would like this too.
Oh, the one who was sleeping upstairs?
Yeah, you know. He but he likes Sukas taste. I figure, this will be a good opposites for him.
Sure.
Wow. Can you imagine this thing having some stuff faster than it? It gets slowed down, we get sped up. That's gonna really mess it with its head.
Maybe. It's an option that we have now.
Speaking of the one resting upstairs, it is getting late. Would it be best to try to turn in and rest up for this battle and then head to the village tomorrow? If my dream is as accurate as you say, we do have until sunset.
Yeah.
We have until
Assuming
sunset
it's
tomorrow.
Sunset. It's a sunset.
True.
A sunset
Not
that hasn't
necessary.
happened yet.
True. Not necessarily tomorrow, but
Assuming that
sundown,
prepared.
yes.
my
If that's the
anxiety is now
case.
going to let me sleep.
We'll rest up here. Then tomorrow, with the help of the warriors and the monks, we'll set traps. We'll hang
Yeah.
some trees. We'll dig some holes. We'll lay some spikes. This thing comes running at us. We'll give everything we got. We'll bring it down.
Sounds good.
Full on Return of the Jedi, Moon of Endor.
What? What's that?
It's a scroll I read a long time ago.
Just scroll.
How is it?
Far away.
It's pretty good.
Sweet. I'll have to borrow that sometime.
All right, so you guys rest up. You get your long rest, which you definitely need after everything that happened in the haunted house.
I will say, just for fluff and story's sake, Val is probably going to, I don't know, either crash on the floor in Charlie's room or at bare minimum go check on him, because this was something that was pretty big for him.
Oh, I don't have a -10 anymore.
Are you complaining about not having a -10?
What
No,
did you
no,
have a
just-
-10 on?
I think that was for when I went down. I had
Come
a
again? What now?
Uh-oh.
-10.
Oh yeah.
-10.
Oh, your
when I-
hit point maximum. Yeah.
Just the way you said it, you're like, oh, I don't have a -10.
All right, so we
Like, why is that a bad thing?
you guys get your long rest in. If there's an ARP you would like to do in the inn, we can do that. Otherwise, we can cut to the morning.
Yeah, I mean, part of what, what's his name, Charlie was fighting off was like some pretty bad poison, so I'm sure he's got the sniffles and it's like, it's you!
Oh,
He's asleep.
Yeah, and I think Hazard is resting in Charlie's room. And
When he
he's
does little-
meditating with like his back up against the door, facing the window.
when he does little achiews, are there little sparks out of his nostrils?
Yeah,
Charlie.
probably.
That's adorable.
I think I got the black bug pops.
Braun's gonna be up for a little bit. He's gonna be kind of just polishing his armor and really studying the gauntlet. This is the first time he's gonna be going up against one of these things since getting the new glaive and getting the gauntlet of redemption in working order. And this is gonna be a big moment for him to prove that he's still got it.
Okay.
So he's gonna study on that for a while.
All right, and then, but eventually everyone gets their rest in, and we cut to the next morning, where
Surprise! It's here. Everything was a ruse. Prepare to die.
well, we cut to the. I don't know. I'm gonna archive a page or two here just so I don't have to scroll as much. And when you get there in the morning, Tigo will be waiting in the lobby for you. Shall we?
How did you sleep?
Well, I had the same dream,
Cool.
but I'm
Any
still
other
here,
insight?
and apparently that's not always the case.
Did you pick anything up in it? Anything else we could use?
Nothing different, just the thing arriving at my camp at sundown.
Did you recognize which cardinal direction it came from?
Well, our scry yesterday seemed to be accurate, coming from the southeast, headed northwest.
Okay, that's good. It's something. I don't know. All right, I guess I'll head back to the monastery, update them, and meet you back at camp. Your camp.
You can scry again.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we just collect our help and head out there? Start.
We
working?
should. There's some things that we need to do prepared. Let's get the men and let's get out there. And
Okay.
women.
Okay. Who you grabbing first?
I'll grab Regulus and Bola. They seem to be up for anything.
Okay. Well, you explain the situation to them, I assume.
I do.
Regulus will sort of raise a paw. Would it not be best for some of us to stay here in case it comes through this city first?
Be right back.
It seemed to be in a pretty big hurry to get to this village, according to the dreams. It's nothing certain, but it'd be helpful if some of you came with us.
I simply worry about too many people leaving here. And as I said, even if it just merely comes through here first, if there are no warriors here, well, we could be in for a much scarier time.
Since we mentioned it, all around, when we talked about where it approached from, when we think about the map, would it cut through the city, or is that not
You don't know.
place? Well, I mean,
So I want to scry again.
okay, if you want to scry again, that's cool too.
Oh, I need to still roll to see if I busted it first.
You do. Well, if it's headed northwest, it's possible that it may cut through town, just based on the layout here. Nice. You
I cannot scroll again because I'm gonna hit a 1 this time.
So, I mean, it's possible it may come through town, just based on the layout here.
We have no idea, to be honest. It could
just-
come through here, it could cut through. We don't know. We might skip it.
Well, perhaps we could stay here. Perhaps Kayla could as well, and then Thunderclap and his students accompany you, or vice versa. It would just seem wise to at least keep some garrison here, just in case.
That's fair. If that's the case, do me a favor. You seem pretty well respected here, more so than an outsider. This thing that's coming, it's dangerous, and it shows no mercy. Tell the people to stay indoors, get them well hidden, bar their doors, tell them to lay low, at least until this thing clears by. If you do choose to engage it, know that it's fast, and it's powerful.
Faster than one of us? Faster than a tabaxi?
Yes. Like so much faster.
Oh, I see.
Like be concerned kind of faster.
I see. Well, I will do the rounds.
All right. Then we're headed to the monastery.
Okay?
Be well.
And you as well. Alright, over to the monastery, where Freckle and Tiga will probably just be small talking while you guys are talking to the rest of the group. So you need
We were dividing and conquering, right?
You can do
Same
whatever.
time?
Well, I mean, whoever's here talking to the monks.
Okay.
I love Christopher.
So you want me and my students to go with you out into the jungle to potentially fight this thing?
As many as you can handle, as many as you can spare, and anyone who wants to stay behind should probably alert the town guard, let them know that just in case it comes through here, we need to have some semblance of a militia ready to take it on.
Well, I would agree with that. I can send, and he'll look over, and actually, it'll be this exact trio that you see standing here. Freckle and those two should be able to come with you, and I can stay here and keep an eye on the town in that case.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, let's get moving.
Freckle doesn't look that confident.
Oh, did you come with me?
Yeah, but she would go with her brother.
Freckles looks plenty confident. See that tail high in the air?
I mean,
It's a sign of
kind of.
confidence. Oh wait, never mind. Not judging by the portrait, but I'm gonna guess in IRL. Never mind. The point is, gather what you need. We're moving out ASAP.
All right. And did Val go to talk to Kayla about the same stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
just give her the skinny on the situation.
You know, if I'm being honest, I would prefer to stay here with the garrison in town and protect the shop. You know, I have already lost one.
You have already lost everything, of course. I mean, if you're willing to, help and supply them, I'm sure we will be able to reimburse you somehow. Right now, I can't really guarantee such a thing. And I know that you said, oh, everything's going to be fine. Let me protect everything. But it's a worry that I have. I don't want to take advantage of you. But also, people might get hurt.
Sure. Well, as I said, I have my wand, and if I need to bring forth any oozes to help defend the town, I can at least do that.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yep.
Be safe.
Because, yeah, I decided randomly the other week that she has a wand of ooze or whatever, wand of create ooze or something like that.
Oh, she's
I have
got
a woman
ooze? Well, they're gonna be
too.
fine.
Right? The ooze is gonna win.
It's just gonna like zip through and then just get stuck in the ooze.
Honestly, yeah, potentially. Okay, well, that's all divided up.
Actually, give me that wand, please.
So you guys are going to be.
Hold up. You want the wand of ooze? You want the wand?
Bro.
So it's you guys, it's Freckle, it's
Yes.
these kind of two senior students, and then it's Tigo all heading toward camp.
My uncle said he had a wand of ooze.
So I guess while we're all kind of like traveling there,
Mhm.
I'd like to kind of brainstorm with everybody about like what they think we should do to prepare. I know Braun had suggested a death trap or a trap room or something like
Mhm.
that.
Well,
I just kind of want to brainstorm with everybody.
I would also
Funny thing.
suggest, as we reach the village, that we include my tribe in the discussions. I'm sure they will have much to say.
I'm sure they will, but if we can come up with some solid ideas to present instead of asking 1,000 people,
It's
it might
only
work out better.
7, but
Oh, well. Okay, I
The
still
thing
think
I
we
am
should come
worried
up with
about-
some ideas.
is that we will do all of these brainstorming and then we will find out its real capabilities, and all of that work will be for nothing, and we could potentially exhaust the people that are meant to help.
Okay.
That is my only concern.
also I'll point out he specifically is taking care of a group of those like monkeys that you fought, and he did say that they would have a lot to say about the situation, which probably sounded a little weird.
Like, that one killed my mom! Maybe.
Well, no, because who of us have heard that he dealt with? It wouldn't.
It would have
Oh.
been you primarily.
I would have heard that he resides with a more intelligent group
Right.
of that.
Which, for what it's worth, you guys have not met any talking monkeys at this point.
Right.
Nope.
But at this point, my shock is probably mostly like, okay, yeah, I've heard about this before. Okay, we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
You have heard about this before? I'm pretty sure the Longs are the only ones of their kind.
No, I mean, your sister told me it was weird. I'm not sure I believe it, but
It's
it's not news to me.
well, you'll believe it when you hear them speak. As far as I know, they're the only talking grapplers out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm. Believe me, I'm not saying I'm not. We're good. We're good.
Anyways, if we have a plan to discuss on the way, that's fine. I'm sure they will have input as well.
I'm fine with that. Bron, what are you thinking of this trap you're talking about?
Can we go back to the monk page real quick?
Okay.
While this conversation is happening, Braun's over talking to this guy,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "So is that a real skull on your armor there?"
Yeah. I found it once under a tree root.
You found it and you put it on your armor.
Yeah. Pretty intimidating, right?
You have no idea who that is.
No,
Is it? Does it smell?
I bleached it first when I found it.
You guys
How
have
long did
bleach?
it take to get rid of the smell?
You don't want to know.
Oh, right. Yes, traps. Braun's gonna catch up to the main group.
Okay.
What I was thinking and kind of looking around, what's the vegetation like out?
It's probably like medium thick.
Not extra thick.
No.
Like 2Cs or what?
CK.
Oh.
So as we're getting closer to this village, how far away is?
It's only like 2 to 3 miles.
Braun's is going to suggest that if there's a specific road or travel or a trail that they use to set multiple trip lines that serve the purpose that when they're cut, they fling something into the air, like a plant or dirt or something like that. Something that someone miles away, when it is broken, something run past and breaks it, that it would shoot up into the air, kind of like an alert saying that something is coming very quickly.
Okay.
Braun's a survivalist. He's kind of a huntsman a little bit. He's probably hunted in his day. And setting traps like these, so he was going to recommend things like the tree, like the tree trap from Bloodborne, or like the things that
Oh, the
smash.
one that like swings down and smashes.
Yes. Yeah, like basically recruiting the monks and whoever was there to set a number of like, snares and traps and things and like dig holes with spikes, just things to slow him down. So like he's running fast, so he won't necessarily dodge or look out of the way, but it'll hurt him a little bit.
But we
Okay.
have to consider the Naruto run.
It is the most
Lay
powerful
down
of runs.
caltrips too. Well, it's metal feet. That might not work.
Ron's got caltrips.
Hazard's got caltrips too.
So
I
as we
have
get
heat metal.
closer, can we start setting some of those tripwire alarms?
Sure.
And like a couple miles out, getting closer and more frequent, and then just kind of explaining the idea and getting the other monks on board, along with Teague and possibly his monkey friends,
Okay.
to set traps and things around to like basically let's Home Alone this bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So you start doing it on the way, and eventually you reach the camp of the Long Arms, and well, let's just jump over to that.
Jesus.
Really?
As you approach the camp, and the
I don't know why I didn't see it coming.
God damn it. Well, all right. That changes the music choice pretty quickly.
all right.
Yep.
So you reach. This is pretty much what the camp looks like, and you see these various.
Chungus.
Yes. And you see these various, yes, apes all kind of standing around at various places on the structure. And as you approach, this one right here will come down first. Oh, Tigo, you came back with quite a lot of friends. You know, we're pretty happy just us around here. Don't need to be inviting too many people in.
We're here to save your lives.
I'm sorry, what?
We are here to save your lives.
And what makes you think our lives need saving?
Well, your friend here has had bad dreams, the same kind of bad dreams that other people who have had them don't live through. If Bron, I'm just repeating your story. You tell him, I guess. This is Bron.
Hello, everyone.
Video game music is actually totally fine, Ryan. It's only movie soundtracks that get people in trouble.
Weird.
I know.
Is there one that's a coffin? What the fuck?
No, there's only 7 there.
Okay. One's just dead, but we know. Is there like his gravestone like in
Wrinkle
town?
is dead.
I mean,
Yeah.
nobody asked any questions on the way there, so
I think we
I
killed
mean,
Wrinkle,
I'm
guys.
perceptive AF. I would.
Random question: is one of your monkey friends dead?
Did we walk through a graveyard of one?
actually, you know what? Like probably like right around the foot, like maybe at this tree right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is totally there's totally a clear burial.
Sorry for your loss, I guess.
Yes, Wrinkle was the love of my life, but we did produce 6 wonderful
Oh.
children at least.
Beans. Wow, y'all were active, huh?
Well, of course, we had to. Listen, when you go through an experience like we had, you sort of bond.
Oh no, is there
What
like
kind of experience did y'all go through?
Well, first of
I
all,
mean, what kind of experience are you speaking of?
well, our former owners, they were a weird bunch, but they sort of wanted us to be different from other grapplers, so they taught myself and Wrinkle how to speak. And then, well, one night they all sort of died, and that really freaked us out. And so we left. That was
the Adamus family?
you. How would you know that? That was some time ago.
Just a wild guess.
I see. Yes. Yes, we were, I suppose you could say pets of theirs for a time.
That should
they-
have been interesting.
It was an interesting household, yes. But they taught myself and Wrinkle how to speak, and as I said, one night, I'm not even sure what happened to this day, but we knew we needed to leave before whatever it took them took us too.
When a gorilla loves a gorilla.
Were you very close with the Adamus family?
Well, I was their pet, so I suppose as close as you can be to one's owner.
Oh,
Why do you ask?
no reason. We didn't kill their ghosts or anything.
I don't know what that means.
That's
Anyway,
probably
there is a big thing coming this way.
good. Right.
So yeah,
What we're here about.
... You explain the whole thing to them.
Yeah.
So what we're thinking: turn this village into a kill box. Stop this thing dead in its tracks. And bring it down.
I see.
Freaking down,
I mean, I'm not much of a fighter anymore, but my children can certainly throw a punch if they need to.
I mean, look at that guy. He's huge. What's his name?
Which
about
one?
That one or the
Which one are you
Chungus?
pointing out? Chungus?
You know who I'm talking about.
You see him back there, he just kind of looks at you.
Eh?
Like a Tim Allen gorilla grunt.
Eh?
Does he speak or no?
He's the only one. So they all seem to be able to speak except him, who's just like, me, Chungus.
Ooh.
Does
That's not great.
Chungus use weapons?
Chungus use big hand and hit things.
Okie dokie.
All
Hand
right.
is weapon.
I've played characters like that,
Weapon
sure.
is hand.
Yes, weapon in his hand. Chungus real strong.
All right. Well, that works.
Critical one.
Fun fact, in
Shut up! Get out of my face! I'm still
in
really sour about
by the
it.
way, in Donkey Kong 64, when Chunky does his thing and he like jumps into the barrel and gets really big, he literally does yell out his own name. He gets big and just goes, "Ugh, Chunky!" And I'm like, oh, poor guy.
That's how we know
Anyway.
it's Chunky.
Yes, Chungus use hands.
Okay, so we get this place set up, yeah? And we wait?
We have at least until sundown, so we should get started right away.
Yeah, it's probably only around noon or so.
And I'd be fine with using the rest of the day. Like, if Val wants to do a scry, we
They
can start
do.
digging. We can start lifting up some trees, tying them up with vines, and digging holes with sharp sticks and things like that. Just like, you know, basically like go full on predator.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll start running perimeter and also trying to figure out where our landing spots are, like the best vantage points. especially for Crinkle, because if we want him out of the way, he's best used as like either
Bait.
an alert or
Oh.
not bait. No.
Dark.
As far as I'm concerned, Crinkle is best used either as planning or as a lookout.
Okay.
So if we can get him a horn and just kind of, I don't know, get his
That's
wisdom.
yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Assuming that his eyes are okay. He's wearing like bifocals.
That works for me. I can do that. I'll sit in my normal chair. I would like to know how you will use the other 6, please. Just as an excuse to talk about them more.
Well, I'll definitely take Dopey and Chungus with me to go lift some trees and get some hanging traps going.
Yeah, Chungus can do that. Chungus lift trees. Dopey's
I
just
bet
like,
you can.
Dopey's just, yeah, we can lift trees with you, man.
Teeny
Oh,
has a
you-
fucking hand crossbow. Can we
Are you
talk
going
about
with
that?
Donkey Kong from the TV show?
Absolutely.
Good God!
Wow.
How do you know about that?
I've seen that movie too many times.
Oh my
The
God!
movie that's just 3 cut up episodes of the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm going to get Dippy, Teeny, and Trippy to help me establish zip lines for us to all kind of move from place to place, and just kind of create a Weber net, as it were.
Okay. No one's...
Quick question: does Dopey use weapons?
I use my fist too, bro. You see these things?
Ugh.
2 deadly weapons right here.
Oh, I hate him.
Sucker punch and uppercut.
I've met this guy downtown Annapolis.
all right.
No one
Here,
wants.
Let me.
No one wants to take Link to do anything.
Do we? I guess
Like,
he can
go help
with
Allison.
Oh, I'm helpful too.
Wait, why help me?
Yeah, Link,
He-
He can help with the zip line.
He immediately
that's
waddles
fine.
over to Valison. Oh, they said I can help you.
Charlie, do you want to help him help you himself?
I will help it. Hey, Link, come help me over here. And I'm just gonna lead him away from the rest of the group. And,
Okay.
like, occupy him.
Thank you, Charlie. You're my
Wait.
favorite.
Link, we need to dig this hole right here. Let's start digging.
You got it. He starts using it. His arms like flap like they just start going like windmills, just down
Keep
into the
on
dirt.
going. We gotta dig a really big hole.
You got it.
Just, I try to get Charlie's attention. Just, yes.
Link winds up on the like whatever the opposite side of the world is, and on my map by the end of this. Guys.
digs through into ocean,
Yeah.
floods Earth.
Okay, so that's the plan. Everything gets all set up. Is Val gonna scry again?
Yes, but before that, I would like to go speak with Charlie.
Okay. As Charlie's overseeing Link just digging further and further down
Yo,
into a hole.
Keep on digging that hole. You're doing a good job. Keep on going. Keep on deeper.
How are you? Your heart.
I'm not feeling the best, but I'm a little scared because these things are haunting my dreams pretty bad. But I'm looking forward to giving a big old magic punch.
Right, give him the what for. Like, how dare you get into my head?
Yeah,
My
but
dreams.
I hear that what we're gonna do is slow him down, and I'm gonna speed 2 of you up.
Yeah, and that's actually why I came over. I was wondering if you wanted to do the honors of casting that spell, or if
I
you
mean, as
wanted
long
me
as
to
I
do
don't
it.
need to do that and speed up the other people at the same time.
Okay.
I
just wanted to see.
Who are the 2 people that are gonna be sped up? Is Braun still being a poo-poo about it?
Hey, Bron!
All right, Chungus, just pivot,
Run!
pivot the tree, pivot.
He's
You're
just-
not pivoting.
He's lifting an entire tree by himself. Chungus, pivot.
like like Dopey and Braun are like picked up in the air when he picks up the tree. Like,
yeah.
no, put it down.
You guys are on either
put
end of it, and he's
down.
just holding you both up.
Hey, are you still being a poo-poo head?
Define what you just said.
Chungus, here, poo-poo head.
Chungus, no. Put the tree down.
He's laughing while holding you guys on the tree.
Chungus, put it down.
You know, honey, I do think he is probably still going to be a little bit of a poo-poo head. But there's also a really big part of me that feels that it would be really beneficial to cast that spell on him anyway.
Does haste have to be a willing target?
I think so.
So
But
he's
this-
still refusing the magic.
It sounds like he's still. I mean, I can yell at. Man,
I just think that he could benefit from it because he's a fighter, you know. But if he don't want it, then he's not gonna get it.
you know what, honey? I will. You know what? You hold tight and you just keep overseeing Link. You are doing a wonderful job at that, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, so
Keep on
good.
going, Link.
Wait, how do I get back out?
I will help you.
I will be
Charlie
right
starts
back.
to fill in the hole.
I'm gonna go approach Braun and Chunga.
What happened to Link? I don't know.
Guys!
He's dead. We lost him.
Guys, the
Hey.
dream monster got him.
Mr. Braun. Hey,
All right.
hey.
All right, Chungus, just tie it off there and go take 5, please.
5 what?
Minutes. God. Oh, I don't know why.
I
was
need a
thinking-
beer.
Dopey, how many minutes is 5 minutes?
You seem to be carrying a whole lot of your stress. Like, it seems like your shoulders are just, like, really jacked up to here.
It's not
Are you-
true. Actually, I'm carrying my stress in throughout my entire body at all times, constantly.
Oh, that's healthy.
I sleep like a board.
Just not moving. Hey, I have a question for you. It's a very serious question.
What can I do for you?
I think, well, okay, this part is not the question. I think that you should reconsider
Val.
the use of haste from Charlie.
Val. Are we having this conversation again?
Just really quickly. I feel
I-
like you
I
could really
don't
benefit
need.
from it.
I don't need magic enhancement. I'm fine, just as is.
One of like 5 I hear could definitely use it.
I am not throwing this javelin through a tire swing. This is not an all blue commercial. I am totally fine in my own self. I don't need help.
You know, it's
Listen, I got this oven mitt from the gods. I got a cool pointy glaive. I got all
Yeah.
this stuff, right? So promise we're not gonna die today. See how much I've already given up? I'm already using all this extra stuff.
okay. So here comes the question part. Could you possibly reconsider?
Allison, I was born in whatever the last century between the 47 and 64. And I do not change my mind despite given logic or facts.
I think that
Okay, boomer.
I don't know what you just said, but I'm extremely offended by what you just said.
I feel attacked right now.
just to do the actual math on that, actually, it's the year 915, so that's almost exactly perfect. That actually lines up perfectly. You would,
Yeah, I think-
you're actually literally of the boomer generation of this world because it is that it's the year 915.
I think I made Braun partially inspired by Ron Swanson, but also like partially inspired by my deep annoyance of baby boomers.
Yeah.
Like I cooked that into the character.
I just want to check because I couldn't remember what the current year was in my own world, and I was like, well, either Braun's actually young, or he's like 130. You know what I mean? So like,
I put him in his late 40s, early
yeah,
50s.
yeah. No, it totally lines up because it's almost, yeah.
And I just figure that in this world, cell phones and technology, the equivalent is magic.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So, that is a solid no from you.
Val,
Cool.
do you have faith in
just-
me?
Of course I do. I just...
And then
I
Torm
worry.
shows up. Do you have faith in me?
God damn it, Torm!
I'm just kidding. Hey, you can't say that. I'm only a demigod. Anyways.
I just wanted to check, I guess.
I've already...
And sometimes I feel like it is a little wasted on me.
Ron's gonna walk over and sit on the stump that Chungus probably ripped out of the ground.
Yep.
And, listen, Val, I've already compromised on a lot of things using these goggles and this glaive and this... I still don't know what this means. Why he thought I needed it. Why do I need any of this stuff? But that's why I'm trying all these traps, recruiting these fine, gentle apes in our endeavors, and
Chungus gentle.
Chunk is scary.
Chungus,
Feel-
try not be scary. Chungus can't help. Ooh, kitty.
I feel like Chungus is like pulling a tree over and like plucking a banana and
Yeah.
then letting it go.
The whole thing.
Yep.
I don't know what the gods have planned for me, and it all freaks me out. This whole thing freaks me out.
Of course.
But I want to do this as I am.
Okay. I just wanted to ask again. I know it's sort of a moot point, but figured it couldn't hurt to check.
Yeah, I don't see me ever changing my mind on, unless something very dramatic were to happen soon.
Oh,
But could you imagine something like that happening?
no, not at all. Not
There's
ever.
a weird, like, breeze, like, loud breeze through the trees as soon as you say that. Unless something dramatic happens.
Did it get darker?
the clouds from the Adamus family mansion just migrated.
Yeah. As that breeze comes by, you see Chungus just kind of like... Because
Okay.
Chunky actually is a big scaredy cat in the games.
If you change your mind in the middle of it, just give Charlie a holler. But I do trust your judgment.
Thank you.
And know that we have your back.
Well, luckily we've got a lot of help this time, and I feel confident that we're going to stop this speedster in its tracks.
Inside check.
Bron's just all kinds of sweat right now.
Okay, I will let him know.
All right.
Okay. I'll walk back to Charlie. Hey.
Can
Hey,
I?
kiddo.
Do I have to keep digging?
Yeah, Link, you gotta keep on going. It's not deep enough yet.
Okay.
Keep on going, buddy.
Yup.
Guys, I'm starting to worry we're not gonna have enough rope to get back out.
So,
We only got 50 feet of rope.
he's just a really good digger. Hey, so it sounds like he's going to continue to be a little bit of a boo-boo head.
Okay, so should I haste you and Hazard, or Hazard and one of the monkeys?
Val looks over at Chungus.
Chungus,
And then
Chungus has a banana in his nose, and he's trying unsuccessfully to get it out. Just...
And then she looks down in the hole
I think
at
I'm gonna
Link.
haste You.
Link is just like, looks up.
Hey.
Hey, keep on going, buddy. You're almost done.
You know, I think that I would be a safe bet in this occasion. Maybe.
I walk away from.
Don't
from
we
Link's
get
hole.
banana out Chungus' nose?
Let's go walk over here, and I just
Okay.
leave Link's area.
Hello! Throw down the rope, please!
Well, if I'm being accurate, he can just do that weird like balloon inflation thing and get him out of there anyway.
God damn it.
From the
Yeah, you're trying to trap a monkey. Like, he's gonna climb out.
Yeah. Any other prep and or RP that people want to do before inevitably this thing shows up?
I put a banana inside of a jug, and I would like to see if it can get the banana out.
Oh, that like
You place the jug and Chungus immediately gets his hand stuck. Oh no! And he still has
the banana, Chungus.
and he still has the banana in his nostril. So now he's just. Oh.
Let go of the banana if you want to get your hand out of the jug.
He lets go of the banana in his nose.
Not wrong.
Not work.
God damn it! This guy's as dumb as Tom Hanks.
we're going to die today.
Yeah.
So as soon as Val says that,
Oh god.
you see your first trap pop up in the distance. Your first warning that this thing is approaching.
I was about to say, bring that music change.
What am I feeling? Oh, I know what I'm feeling today.
Death. Despair.
Yeah, let's go with
Man,
this.
guys, the Tropical Freeze music is so good. If you've not played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, this is not a sponsored ad, although it would be about the time of the episode for one. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, straight up, one of the best 2D platformers you will ever play. Highly recommended.
I still need to play the new side-scrolling ukulele.
Nice choice.
Oh,
nice
Impossible
choice.
Lair.
I hear
Attack
it's
on
good.
Titan, Ape Titan. Nice.
I hear it's a lot better than the collectathon they did.
Yeah, it's from what I hear. It's more. All right, I'm gonna get this music going too. Okay, so yeah, first one. Oops. So yeah, first one goes off, like pretty decent distance, and then obviously like more and more start to go off as this thing starts approaching.
I'm gonna assume that at some point we assign positions for
Yeah.
people with long range and close range and all things like that.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna like battle stations now.
What's the range on the slow spell? Is
I'm
it just the
checking that right
normal
now.
magic?
So as you do that,
120 feet.
wow. So this thing starts like starts popping up, and it starts approaching, and you can start to see it from the distance. Ooh, this is nice. The music's picking up.
I know,
All right,
right?
hold on. I'm gonna time this just right. So it's
Oh,
approaching.
no, guys, no. Val, you quick. I'm like quickly handing over the scroll or whatever it is. I'm like, it's concentration. I can't do both. I can't do this and haste.
Yeah. As soon as that thing breaks tree line,
Okay.
and I see it, and it's within 120.
So it's not quite within 120 yet, but you see it approaching, and it's coming, and dramatic pause on the music. It
There's
falls
two of them, isn't there? Oh, okay.
directly
Falls in the Linky
into
hole.
Link's giant hole,
That's what she said.
and just kind of is gone for a moment.
Does it fall like at first? How does
It just kind of and you see it's like Rayman limbs just go everywhere, and it just falls
Is
right
Link
into the
still
hole.
in that hole?
Yes, you hear. Oh no!
Oh no, Link!
Hazard throws 2 lit Molotov cocktails into the hole.
Wow.
As you
I just drop a bomb in there and then I say, I'll be back.
do you so you just hear, oh, guys. Do you actually throw those?
Is Link actually in there?
So as you, if you want to throw them, you can.
Is she actually in there?
Link is totally in there. Still. Oh,
I
Make
will
a
not
make a
throw
perception check. Make a perception check.
so
He's already dead. Just blow him up.
so you just
Fine.
hear, oh, what's all, what are those? What are all those? And suddenly from out of the hole burst just
Oh, fuck off.
just a metric ton of these windy looking demons just start bursting out and just start like just converging on the camp.
Okay,
Sweet.
and the music
So,
resumes.
yeah, so the music resumes, and hey, but everybody's got battle stations, so it's all good, right?
As a response, can I chuck my Molotovs to like affect?
Yeah, as some of those things too. And they just kind of like, some are hit by it, but a few just kind of like dodge. But like a ton of these things are now headed for the camp.
By a ton. 10, 50? What do you mean by it?
We're gonna say at least 20, probably 20 to 25 of them.
Yowza.
And how big are these things?
Medium.
Okay.
So maybe we just cut over to the battle at this point. Fix your tokens. I'm gonna just.
I'm gonna
No. Keep yourselves where you are, aligned there. And we're gonna say here is Link's hole, which
Gross.
this thing is presently still down. But
Damn, Link dug a pretty decent sized
Yeah.
hole. Shit.
But so basically, as those things all converge on the camp, and then eventually this thing climbs its way up out of the said hole. And if you were holding slow,
Yeah.
you can do that. But then otherwise, we'll get into initiative here.
Yeah, I'll launch that at him.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Okay. All right. Uh, 14.
Hit! Ha! It works. Oh my god. Okay, great.
Okay.
So, -2 penalty to DC or to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions on its turn. It can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
Regardless of the cure. You know what? I'll just paste the shit.
Yes, please do that.
I'll just paste.
And
it.
and I may need to reference it multiple times, so just keep it.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm keeping
around.
because I also have it's a con for a minute, so I gotta maybe keep a tally of how many rounds we're on.
Let's see. 8 for bronze, 7 for Charlie. What is the green line?
The line for the tree trap.
Okay.
Is that a fair place to put it?
I'd say so, because that makes, given where you'd be standing, I think that's totally fair.
Yeah.
All right, hazards 8 is better than bronze 8.
Wow, rude.
That's just math. And then Sid, I just need yours whenever you get a chance.
Oh, my sorry, my
Your initiative, yeah.
I was so concerned about him.
-2 to AC and Dex saves. Can't use reactions. Well, not only do you get to use the scroll, but you're actually first.
Shit. Okay, great. Super fantastic.
Remember that you can only concentrate on one thing.
Right. I was gonna do fairy fire, but I think that's concentration. Yep.
It is.
Also, my baby heat metal is. This is the worst day. Also, hold person. I don't think it's a person though. You know what? Right out the gate, I'm gonna do a shatter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it right on. If it's got any of those like phantoms around it,
They
like to
all
offset it
emerged
enough.
from the hole before it did, so they're all.
Okay, so they're not converging. They just went like, whoa.
Well, they then
Yep.
like went and attacked. So essentially, the monkeys are all fighting those things right now. Is
Oh,
the
okay.
picture?
Okay,
Got you.
the monkeys are all fighting those
Yeah,
things.
yeah. That's essentially
Gotcha.
the theater of the mind you've got right now.
This is okay. Then I'll focus it solely on him, and he has to give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay.
Yes, sir.
One moment. 20. Oh, nat 20. So I don't even need to worry about the mod.
Okay. Cool. That's fine. So, does he still take half damage?
If that's how shatter works.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like just the 20 was just gonna negate the shit out of it.
No, because there's no like equivalent of evasion for con saves,
Okay.
as far as I know. So although that would be interesting.
11 A creature takes that.
Okay, so it's
half
gonna
as
take
much on it,
5.
so it's going to take half.
Yep.
Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. By the way.
Okay. Well, I mean, it nat 20 though, so.
Okay.
Did it roll at
What
disadvantage?
is it?
And I'll roll it. Well, I rolled it again. It is a 16 at disadvantage. Does that still
Okay,
pass
so
for you?
it beats.
Okay.
So it's still 5. Okay.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
When she was holding her slow, I also was holding my haste. Could I
Have
done
released that on whoever? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Val and Hazard should have their haste too, so Val should have one more action.
Oh!
Yep. Although you've used a spell, so you're
Yes.
limited in what you can do there. But
Right,
yeah.
right. I'm going to hold on. Wait for it. We're just gonna pick a one just right off the fucking top of this stack here. Hold on. Nope. Never mind. Pass. I don't have anything lined up.
Okay. So
Well, I tried.
you hear.
It's too far away for me to do like another attack with the crossbow, and yeah.
For future reference, you got it.
Okay.
If it runs up and attacks you, you got a +2 AC.
So it looks at the 4 of you standing there, and you once again hear in your minds the voice from one of these things. And the voice projecting in your mind just says, I am Celeris, Dream Knight of the Winds. Make way for the king. And as soon as he says that, boom, he just bamfs, essentially. He moves so fast that he is now immediately right there in front of all you guys.
Did he teleport or did he run?
To your eyes, you can't tell the difference.
Is the green tripwire still there?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. The tripwire, yes, still intact.
All right.
To be fair, I figured when we went to battle stations, I'd be like in the trees up here, so I could throw Molotovs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if that's where you would be, then that's fine. Put your token where you would be. Although, is haste a touch spell, or is
No,
it
it's
ranged?
ranged.
Okay. So to keep you'd have to stay within. What's the range on haste?
I think 60 feet.
Okay, so yeah.
I would have positioned myself within 60 feet of both these guys. So
Okay.
I mean, on the other side or whatever.
If you would have had something ready to hazard, then that's fine. I'll allow you to throw that.
Yeah, in general, I would have been a little more off to the side too. Like
Okay.
I would not be right next to melee fighters.
So if you were gonna throw something, Andrew, if you had something like that ready, if you want to roll that now, go for it.
Oh well, the Molotovs we kind of dealt with in the
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you had something else.
that. I mean, I'd love to. If I have an opportunity attack, I could loose a couple arrows. but that's all
No,
I do.
because this I mean, based on this wire still being intact, this is probably more of a teleport.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
okay. But hold that thought. So anyway, this thing essentially just bamps right in front of Val and Braun there. Hold on, let me look at slow. Is it only a single attack it can make? Am I correct
I
in
believe
that?
so.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
One action or one bonus action.
well, Val, you hit it with the spell, so it's gonna attempt against you. So those two floating oh, music just stopped. Let me start that over. So those two floating Rayman claws just. Well, it says action, not attack, so I guess technically it can still use its multi-attack. Because that's technically an action.
Yeah.
So, okay, so those two claws just swipe at you.
I'm dead.
An 11 will not hit you, but a 21, but a 21 will hit you.
Yeah, that will. Yeah.
All right. So
Man,
one
going
second.
straight for the bard. That's rough.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Oh,
Oh, really? Is that what it says?
really?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then you're fine. Then I guess it will not hit you, because the first one was
Too
the 11.
slow.
So so this this like So this is interesting though, because it did actually also make its second save, so it is now free from slow.
Motherfucker.
So just to kind of like give this some fluff, Val, you see the hand like swipe at you, and it's like, you know, it's like the Spidey sense like slow mo where it's like it misses you, but then as soon as the claw misses, it's like snaps right back into place really quickly. So you see that like now slow is no longer affecting it.
I hate it.
But it saved you an attack at least.
Yeah.
And then Hazard because the others might not be paying as much attention to it. From where you are, you see another one of those things rise up out of the hole.
Great.
And it's your turn.
Well, I think we need to focus on this thing. I don't know if ads are going to be the best. Well, I am hasted. Would I be able to light and chuck another Molotov and then zip into combat?
You get an extra action.
Yeah, so I would consider the Molotov the use an object action. So that would be your hasted action. And then whatever your... So basically you can do that on top of whatever your normal term would be.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll quickly
Oh,
just
right there. Duh.
Yeah.
flick that over my shoulder at the boy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know exactly what I need to roll. Gonna do an improvised throw. Oh, critical fail on that.
Oh, no.
All right, well, you miss and you light the tree that you're standing in on fire.
Awesome.
Ooh!
I'm gonna use that.
My time to shine.
Through the smoke, I erupt because I zip line out, right? So out of the smoke, this like little bead, and then woof, here comes this dude, right? And he's gonna zip right over to the other side of this guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 will not hit.
What did Val hit with a 14 earlier?
She didn't. Oh, that was Shatter, which is a save. It wasn't a roll to hit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, well, I will take a second. Oh, wait, no hasted action.
Well, if the use an object, if the Molotov was your hasted action, then you still get your 2 attacks and your bonus attack.
Okay, cool. I will do that then. Second attack, nope.
Well, you hit for 6, but that's 6 because that's just your normal sword. Doesn't really feel like it deals the full 6.
Yeah. But I am... Oh, with large doesn't flank. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Well,
Okay.
that's that.
All right, and now we go to Braun.
I'm gonna yell to Hazard. Hazard! Oh, he's gone. Well, hit the deck, and I'm gonna try and force him back. I'm gonna make 2 attacks with the glaive, normal attacks, just trying to hit this guy. But you are gonna need to make some strength saves soon.
Okay.
15.
16 and a 25. The 25 will hit.
I'll use precision die. I'll use precision die on the first one.
Okay. All right, and now it's 2 hits.
Okay. I can't because I already used one on the first one, but on the second one I need a strength save, please.
Okay. One moment. $19.
Damn. So Braun swings his glaive around and smacks him, cuts through him twice, and really swings around and tries to push him back with the pushing attack, but he is strong enough and with his Rayman legs does not move. Going for
pommel strike. He'll take one as his bonus action.
Okay. Pommel strike will hit.
I will do the same thing again. I need another strength save, please.
Okay. He also saves this one.
All right. I can't do that all day. We need to force him back, and that's all Braun's got.
Okay. Charlie.
Is it safe to say this guy looks like a construct?
You're not sure, really. He might
But
look
he's,
like one.
Made mostly out of metal, right?
That's true.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna do magic missile. 4th level. 24 damage.
Wow. Just unloading on him.
Just pew, 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 pew. And I do it like trying to hide behind a tree while I do it.
Okay. Well, it's magic missile, so you deal that damage.
That's my turn.
All right, Val.
I would like to cry.
Okay.
So first I need to get out of the doodles. Okay, there we go. Can I get? I'm gonna try to do what Braun said and get him to back up. Can I get a wisdom save?
You can. Uh, 13.
Oh shit!
So he takes full damage and he has to run the fuck away because I cast Descendant Whispers.
All right, you deal 6 damage.
Not a great roll.
That's an awful fucking roll. Jeez. But he's got to run away.
Yep.
So,
Same as before, he bamfs back over here.
Oh, you
on
can?
his retreat, can I shoot at him?
If it's a teleport, I don't think you actually can.
Heck.
Is he teleporting or is he moving?
This line here is still unbroken.
Well, that's really annoying.
30 and 120, like for crossbow, 30 and 120. 120 is where it's at
Disadvantage.
impossible,
120, yeah, 120 is the maximum range.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
over
wanna-
30 is disadvantage, 120 is the max
Okay.
range.
So from here, what I want to do is because I can cast 2 spells because of haste,
You
right?
if one is
you
a
could
cantrip,
cast a cantrip. Yeah.
Shit. Still. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
and it would have to be one. It would have to be action bonus action.
Right. Then I got nothing on that. And since he teleported away, I can't send him shit. Okay.
Want to throw out a bardic die?
Yeah. Hey, Braun.
Yes.
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Valison, this is hardly the time for jokes.
Because it was dead.
Oh,
What is wrong with you?
That was one of the first jokes at the top of this website. I just
Is it Link? Is he dead?
Link might be dead.
I'm inspired.
Here.
I don't think that's
Wait.
inspiring.
Let me find another one. What did the clock do when it was hungry?
I don't know.
It went back 4 seconds. That's a time joke because we went back. Fall back. Fall back. Ugly crying.
I'm about to dig a grave next to Wrinkle over there for me.
What did I miss?
I need a different joke page. Is what I need.
Well, as Braun is feeling maybe inspired, maybe not, this thing and its pal.
Wait. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, because maybe wording. For dissonant whispers. Honest target damage.
I do think it's like a dash action. Not
Yeah, on a failed save, if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay.
So it might actually have to hoof it.
All right. Well, this music track is... There we go. Okay, let me just check something. Okay. Well, it still gets to the same place, but it would break the line in that case.
Okay.
And that would allow attack ops from you guys.
Attack ops. Okay.
Does that fling a tree in his direction?
That would break the line, yes.
Then I would really love it if that Bloodborne tree would fuck up his day.
Of course.
That bloodborne tree.
Let me just check. Well, he 24'd a dex save. So the tree does not hit him, unfortunately.
If only he were still slow.
Shouldn't he take half damage from the tree?
Not unless he has evasion.
How does this fucking bucket of bolts have evasion?
It's very fast.
Also, Rayman.
How, Ryan, if you had to guess, or if you had to make a call, how large of a tree would you say this is? Like, how long?
I was thinking like however big Chonky and I could like roll it. Something
yeah.
like
Yeah, I was gonna say draw it out for me like that.
yeah, something kind of like that would like get flung out and then roll back.
Okay. Is it? Wait, I'm sorry. Is it two crashing down, or is it one that's like swinging?
Well, in like Return of the Jedi or like Predator, it like swings out and it snaps and it rolls and it hits.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
Technically, in Bloodborne, it swings back and then comes back and then snaps.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's...
But I figured we'd get, like, one good hit.
Yeah. Okay, so... Well, it's still got that really good dex save, so... It is not going to get hit by it. Sorry, I just realized something really funny. Braun, is that 26 your attack op, though?
Yes.
Okay, Hazard also gets an attack op. Val also gets one if she wants one. So give me those rolls real quick, and then we'll talk about what else is going on here, because there's a couple things that are going to be happening. Okay, Hazard also hits. So that's 13, so that's 29 additional damage.
It is just that frickin' crossbow. Hello. Murder me.
Yeah, your crossbow misses. Okay,
Well.
so as it runs back, the log, it runs ahead of the log, so the log does not hit it. And then as this log starts rolling, oop, wanted to move the whole thing. Can I move the whole thing now? All right, this is annoying. Hold on. There we go. As the log starts rolling forward, now your pal... Nope, stop. Select what I am clicking on, please. Just bamfs through it as it's rolling back over to you guys with his pal.
Okay.
So that log is rolling, and he did dodge it. But it's kind of just cleared out now. Oh, here we go. Thank you. This is a longer music track, so I don't have to keep hitting replay. Thank you. The Ape Titan was a great choice. Just
I love that song. It's pretty great.
So anyway, he bamfs back, and Braun and Hazard both hit it. So now he's going to be swiping back at you guys. Okay. That's a 22 and a 19. Really doesn't matter who that was for, because I imagine those are both going to hit.
Yep.
All right. So here's what happens.
Although if they were both targeted at me, one of them would miss.
Why is that? They're not, but why is that?
Because I get a bonus to AC with consecutive attacks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, they are from.
Goad him?
Sorry, do they have to be from the same?
Yes.
Okay, so like multiple things couldn't hit you. Can't. It's got to be
it's-
like multiple attacks from a single creature.
Yes, multi-attack defense. Here. Yeah.
Okay, it
when
is
a creature hits you
multi-attack.
with an attack. Could I goad him to make both of those attacks against me?
No.
No?
Because goading attack is its own thing. However, this other wind monster here is also going to attack you, which is why I asked. So you would not get the benefit in that case because it's a different thing. Right, that's why I wanted to ask. All right, let's just play around with this music volume a little bit. Okay, so you guys are both going to get hit. So here's what happens. Did I roll them both? Okay, so first thing that happens is Hazard, you're going to take 10 slashing from its claws. It slashes at you. Braun, you're going to take 8 damage. Slashing damage. But then
oh god.
on top of that slash, it's an additional 17 force damage to you, Hazard.
Whoa!
And an additional 18 force damage to you, Braun.
Yowza.
And on top of that, I need you both to please make me strength saves.
How am I going to be proficient in a thing and roll garbage?
I did that for years. For years I did that, Andrew.
Oh, okay,
right. I
you have
forgot
both-
I'm Lena now.
You have both failed this particular strength save.
You failed at a strength save.
One moment.
Your mom failed a strength save.
Let me just check what I wrote here.
I'm sorry. Your mom didn't deserve that. I love your mom. She's a sweetheart and an angel.
Right. Okay. Wait.
Sorry,
where was
Mom.
it? There it is. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Hazard and Braun, you're both knocked back 10 feet.
Yowza.
So Braun, you're technically one more off screen, technically speaking.
Okay.
And additionally, that is 9 more force damage to Hazard, 10 more force damage to Braun.
Okay. All right, I'm half at health.
And then our...
Was that from Ghosty Boy or from Big Boy?
That was from Big Boy. But
Okay.
now Ghosty Boy is approaching you, Hazard.
Tell it to suck shit. Am I on the ground or am I? Did it just throw me back?
It just threw you back. I would not,
Okay.
I would not say that you are prone.
Okay.
But Ghosty Boy did just get a nat 20. As he slashes into you with his windy claws for an additional 15 damage. And Hazard, it's now your turn.
Cool. So in one round, I went from like full health to 9 health. Real cool. Real cool.
I don't think
Real-
that's very cool.
Real cool. So what I'm gonna do is bonus action Hunter's Mark on Dingus McShadow over here,
Okay.
and then
That's me,
I'm gonna-
Dingus McShadow.
Dingus McShadow. And then I'm gonna swing this 22 to hit 10 damage
Yep.
via one fire.
You definitely deal that.
All right, here's a 6er,
Okay.
so bring that to a 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I hit, I'm gonna roll. Oh wait, 2 bonus actions. Never mind.
I mean, you attack twice, don't you?
Yes,
You
you
had
do.
already rolled a 6 on your hunter's mark.
He's been rolling that separately, though.
Yeah, that's-
It's not supposed to do damage.
Because it's
I don't
per
know why
hit.
it
It's
does
not
that.
like an overall
Okay.
thing.
Yeah. And that's 18 to hit with 7 plus.
That ought to be a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
That
Yep.
should also be a Festus, not just a short sword.
No. Second attack. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You get 2 with
My
the
bad.
fire sword, 1 with your short sword. But I'll assuming you
another
use your
D6
offhand.
fire.
Yeah.
2 more. Okay.
Okay.
That's 8, 15, 19.
I did. I did it. I did it piece by piece. You good? That's a real good
Okay.
hit.
On Shadow Boy,
Mhm.
does that not put him down?
It does not.
But
It definitely cuts a lot of like ghosty wind off of him. He's windier than he is ghosty.
A windy goo. Okay, well I guess that's all I can really do.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cry on the inside and open this beer and
Alright.
drink my feelings of doom away.
Okay. Well, we go to Braun.
Looking around, is there any help from any of the apes or monks or?
They
Pebble.
seem to still be pretty engaged with these other ads that came out.
Okay. All right. Still not looking too great right now. Guess Braun will move back forward again. Braun will lead with Second Wind to try and get some health back. Gonna be great, like it always is.
Yeah. Not bad.
And he's gonna make 2 strikes. Both of them Great Weapon Master.
Okay. Second one, I believe, is a hit. Yes.
Second one hits.
Mhm.
So I need a 17 to hit. Damn. I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on that first hit.
Okay.
Is it a D8 or D10?
D8 still.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, it doesn't change it for you.
Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Yeah, I really need advantage of this guy. Then just one hit, I guess. For a whopping 25.
It's a good hit. I mean,
And,
you guys have dealt a lot of damage to this thing, mathematically
Braun-
speaking.
I guess Braun's going to kind of try and draw it more over towards himself. He can actually attack at a distance of 10 feet, so he can try and get him more focused on him.
Okay.
And that'll be Braun's turn. Oh, man.
All right, so that makes it Charlie's turn.
Alrighty, I am going to do... Well, yeah. I am going to do a quicken spell, so that way I'm going to do another one of these magic missiles, and I'm going to throw a firebolt on top of that.
Okay.
So, first, magic missile, 4th level. I know it sounds dumb, but that's literally the best thing I've got right now.
Hey, damage is damage.
Good lord, unless they're all freaking
Oh.
ones.
Oh, wow.
That is rough.
That's a bad roll for that.
That is a terrible fucking roll.
Although it is
I can't
exactly
powers
half
for
of that.
I think we all need to burn some sage to get rid of the ghost of Lena.
Look! Shit.
I mean, just burn some sage.
Do you want me to, like, I'll bust
Rid of
out my character
bad
sheet
roll
and,
energy. No. We love Lena.
Your firebolt does not hit.
Yeah, I figured with the amount I was rolling. That's the best I got.
All right.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
it
guys.
is now Val's turn.
Hey, at least I got 15 damage to it.
It's true.
Okay.
Like I said, that's technically half of your roll there.
I'd like to be hiding further in the woods, but it won't let my token do it.
It's just because of how the borders are drawn, but I can move you back.
I can action bonus action
Correct.
with the spells.
If one of them is
A cantrip.
cantrip, yeah.
I really hate that so freaking much.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but I get why. I feel like haste should remove
I would
that
think that
part
haste
of it.
would affect that.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
whatever.
they just designed haste without thinking about casters. Because honestly, if you're moving fast enough, where I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like like when I do quickened spell, you should just have that automatically when you're hasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
We were just talking haste.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like the things that you get for quickened spell you should get when you're hasted.
Yeah.
And just to verify before I move and make a jackass out of myself, I can move around frickin' old boy and not incur attack op if I move to here.
Correct.
Okay.
Because of the weird way it works.
And I'm pretty sure he's got dope fucking reach.
With his
So-
detached hands.
Yeah.
That's a fair
So I'm
assumption.
actually gonna move there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a level 4 Cure Wounds on Hazard.
Holy shit!
Wow, okay.
Beautiful. Level 4.
Level 4. You're about
Zounds
to-
and Gazoot.
You're about to die, homie.
Yeah, I know. I know.
25.
Pretty good.
25. Yeah.
And then I would like to, maybe do a crossbow at him.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew. 21.
A 21 will hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna plug in one of my inspiration die to do psychic blades at him.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a total of 46 plus 3.
So 1d6 plus 3 is the crossbow?
Yep.
Okay.
So 9.
Because it's
and
a
then-
because it is a non-magical
right.
crossbow, which is why I ask. Just so I can do the math. Did you roll the damage?
Yeah, it's 21 total. Is it doing that thing again where it's not showing you my rolls?
Oh, it says
I see
it says a d20 plus 6. Oh,
No,
that was your roll to hit. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the
I'm
roll
We
to
didn't
not.
see your damage roll.
I'm not seeing it
Okay.
for some reason.
So it's
Just
a,
tell me what it
a
is,
total
if you don't
of
mind.
21.
Uh-huh.
The first dice, which I'll say is the
Is the arrow
the
itself?
crossbow,
Yeah.
is a 6. So it's
Okay.
9 total damage for the crossbow, and
well,
then it's 12 for.
6.
Well,
plus-
I mean,
6 plus 3 halved would be 4.
right.
So 4, and then
Plus
what are the
12.
other d6s?
It's 12 total.
12 total. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know why some of your rolls just randomly don't show up. It's
I'll
weird.
I'll refresh it.
Yeah, I wish we could figure out why that happened. Because last time I
And it's only
theorized.
me?
Yeah, because last time I theorized it was like your first roll after turn order was made, but that's not the case, it seems. So it's really weird. I have no idea where it comes from. You know what? It's a good thing that you gave Hazard that little boost, though, because this wind thing next to him is going to take another shot at him. I don't think a 13 is going to hit you, though.
Nope.
Well, that's good.
Gonna matrix back.
But our big knight friend here is gonna send two of us. He's kind of standing between Val and Braun, so he's just gonna kind of send 2 claws out this way at either of you two. Val a 16, Braun a 15.
Yeah. Oh no, that might not hit. That might not hit.
Mhm.
No, it doesn't because +2 for haste.
Yes.
Okay.
Braun, that's gonna miss, and Braun's gonna do a riposte.
Okay. Well, you guys got lucky there. That's what happens.
I'll do a great weapon master.
Okay.
I totally forgot earlier when you said this number would hit one of us. Technically, I had an AC of 20, not 18, 19. I don't think it would have hit either of us. So one of them would have hit one of us.
Well, it was like it's a 19 and a 22.
It was far back enough where
Yeah, it's a 19 and a 22, I believe.
would 19 hit. Not Merle. Jesus.
Merle. Who's Merle?
Merle High Church of McElroy fame.
Oh, gotcha.
Braun.
Hmm?
Hit Braun?
What?
Does 19 hit a Braun?
Yes. What's
Oh, okay.
happening?
He's
Nothing,
just
just-
clarifying something. Yeah, Braun, if you want to use your gauntlet on that, that'll turn it into.
Yes,
a
I
hit.
do. Oh my god. 22 slashing damage.
You deal the 22.
Yep.
Hazard, it's now your turn.
Sweet. So, Ghosty Boy in front of me is still kicking.
He is.
Cool. Gonna go ahead and swing on him with Fiestus.
All right, it's a hit.
Cool. There's an extra d6. Does he drop?
He does not.
Then I will take my second attack. 8 and 1.
Okay, also a hit. And he is still floating.
Still floating. Jeez. Okay, offhand. Crit. 5 and 3. Does that mean I roll the d6 twice as well?
For Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
For all damage die.
And that is exactly enough. Oh, those
that
are
was
D4s?
2d4, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's exactly enough. So,
Excellent.
there he is.
So I just start throwing the chipper shredder at him,
Yep.
and then kind of spin around and kind of drop to a knee where I spin and cut his legs out from under him.
Well,
And
he's
I
kind of a wind monster, so there aren't really legs to cut. He just kind of like...
Kind of evaporates
wind.
around my blade.
Yeah.
And then I will use my movement to run over here, so I'm between it and Charlie.
Okay.
And that is action, bonus action, movement. Oh, I'm still hasted. Technically, I get another attack?
You do.
Get one more action.
Or item.
I don't
Maybe
have
a potion or
potions. No, I didn't buy any potions. 'Cause I'm a weenie. You know what? I'm gonna chuck my last vial of oil at it, if that's appropriate.
If you want to.
Okay.
You're making him sexier.
Oh god, he's
Damn
glistening!
If we
Uh,
throw the flower
Ranged,
now.
ranged attack. For
Just
throwing it.
imagine he's in his underwear. Oh god, he's hot!
He's even hotter.
Okay. Just a hit, no damage. Improvised thrown.
Yeah, that hits. He's got oil on him.
Cool. He's flammable now.
Alright, I'm gonna try another fireball. Or firebolt.
Okay. Well, Braun's turn first, but we'll see.
Oh, we're trying to blow this guy up?
I mean,
Why not?
I mean, Hazard hit him with oil. It's up to you.
Dream big.
dream big.
Charlie! You light this son of a bitch up. And Braun's gonna take out his bag of flour, and he's gonna tear the side of it, and he's gonna throw it like a huge cloud of flour as it slowly sprinkles all around him.
Okay. Is this didn't you add something extra to this flour?
Chili powder.
Yeah. All right. I still need
So-
the ranged attack on the flour.
Well,
So
it's
what I'm
just
gonna
kind
do-
of a cloud. I feel like I can't miss so much, but I'm just trying to throw it in his general direction.
Yeah.
Not like in his
Holy
face.
shit, guys. One sec. I'm going to paste an article into the Sentra, well, right here in Roll20.
On what causes flour to explode? Yeah, that's what.
Flower explodes when its particles become suspended in the air in a dust cloud and then are ignited.
Oh, who knew that?
Yeah.
How weird.
That's exactly
that.
what why Ryan did that.
Oh,
Okay,
We
but
talked about that
also,
once upon a time.
Can we talk about the oil and the breading, like the flour coating?
Oil
And if we just
and
like light him
flour.
up, he's gonna have like a nice breading on
got-
hing, like he's going
Yeah.
crispy.
Deep fried bad guy.
Yeah. This is perfect.
All right. Well, that's basically what you've got going on then.
Beautiful.
Braun's gonna go
Beauty.
ahead and how big do I think this explosion's gonna be? I'm fine. Just Charlie, fucking let it rip, and Braun's gonna like lean back and cover himself.
Okay. So if you want to do your fireball, Richard, and the oil is an additional 5 damage. Braun just threw his flower up, so I'd give that another 5. So you've got a plus 10 on top of whatever your firebolt would normally do.
Is it only on one attack? Because I could do 2 fire attacks.
The flower, I think, would only apply to 1 because it would be burned away in the explosion. But the oil should last for both.
Should last a full round.
Yeah.
All
I would
right.
say fireball if you got it.
So you've got a plus.
going
So you would have a
quicken
plus 10 on the
spell.
first and a plus 5 on the second.
I am going to quicken spell and do a fire bolt and a fireball.
Okay.
We're gonna die today.
He's gonna die today.
I position the fireball so that way it's not in range of anyone else. I'll like aim like up and towards this way.
Okay.
Die today.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. It's no longer slowed.
Correct.
Damn, otherwise it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, okay, make the dexterity saving throw.
It nat 1'd.
I'm gonna do all of this
This may
plus
be
10. Damn, good
Wow.
lord, I've been rolling so freaking low.
Still 33 is really good.
No, that is total. That's 23.
Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
23. God.
Okay.
Damn,
But then you're
that's low.
chucking the other one.
Yes, and now I need to make.
And this one will have an extra plus 5 for the damage.
God damn it.
Well, the second one misses.
Yep. God damn, I've been rolling low tonight.
Well, Val, this thing is exploding and on fire.
Wait, I thought fireball was.
It has to hit.
Fireball, even with him failing, all 8, none of them got above a 3. Most of them did not even get above a 2.
Oh,
some
that's what that one
terrible-
was. My bad.
Terrible damage rolling.
You know what? Would you say he's metal? He's metal, right?
Yeah.
Tight. I'm gonna cast heat metal. So, and it's gonna be at level 3. So it's gonna be 3d8. And if I remember right, he doesn't make anything, it just happens to him.
You also technically get a plus 5.
I do?
This is the oil.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. 3d8, 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 3d8.
I think he can make a con save to like. If he doesn't pass, he like can't
it's
move or
a
attack well
con
or
saving
something.
throw to like. So, okay, if a creature holding or wearing an object that takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
So that's 1.
I will say, not to tip my hat though, you should just roll the damage on this. Yeah, that's what I thought. So big explosion. He's on fire. He's flailing around, just like the hands and the feet are just flying around everywhere. And then Val just adds one little extra, like, she kind of just like turns the oven up one more notch, and then the hands and feet just kind of fall to the ground,
Oh! Hey!
and it's kind of floating torso just kind of like turns over toward Val because it knows like you just finished it off, and then it just kind of, the torso also just clinks to the ground, and then the whole thing just dissolves away just like the other ones did.
No shadow, like nothing.
Nope.
Damn.
What happens to the shadows that the others are fighting?
They also just go away. And the battle is over.
Nice.
That went actually much easier for you guys than I thought it would, from my perspective.
Really? I thought we were
At
We were
straight,
rolling so bad.
I guess if it hadn't missed that one attack, it threw the other round at Val and Braun. That would have been the difference there.
I guess we're doing pretty good on health.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it did like 50 damage in one attack.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
But you beat
Do we
it.
level up?
I did the math before, and I think technically no. I think you're like just shy. Let me here RP yourselves after the battle, and I'll do some math real quick.
I'm gonna start disassembling it and seeing if I can figure
It's
out what
gone.
makes it work. Oh, it just evaporates?
Yeah, once the pieces fell, it evaporated away, just like the other ones did. I mean, Hazard wouldn't know that, but
No, this is
Val
first
and
time
Braun
for me.
have seen that happen.
Oh, what the hell?
Alright, I think I'm gonna dip out a little bit early because I am in like a super amount of pain right
That's
now.
fine. We're gonna wrap in a second.
So you don't have to move everything. I'm just gonna mute and
Okay.
turn the camera off and just leave everything where it is right now.
Okay.
I'll
If that's what you
listen
want.
a little bit.
Okay, because we're gonna wrap it up in a second anyway. So
Okay.
up to you.
Yeah, I'm just about to. Anyway, I'll go. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Good night.
I hope you
Alright,
feel
see you
better.
Out tomorrow.
Feel better, Richard.
Thanks.
I think we beat it then.
Yeah, well, your village has been saved.
The you know, I didn't expect for the whole breading thing to happen there. That was actually, I really liked how that turned out. I think that was good.
Is it messed up that I think it kind of smells delicious? It smells
Oh, I
really
don't
good,
think so.
right?
I think it smelled pretty good.
Okay, cool. Not just me.
No.
Okay. It feels good. That's
Oh,
better.
how's those flames in that tree over there? Do we need to put
Oh,
those
shit.
out?
Oh yeah, those are still burning for sure.
I'm going to go over and I'm gonna roll survival to figure out if I know the right move to do. Like personally, I'm thinking like cut off the limbs that are burning and like move them, kind of sequester them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna roll survival.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Below average. Below average.
Here's what I'm gonna say is gonna happen. You're over there trying to figure that out. Come on,
Uh-huh.
roll 20. Can you click on what I want to click on, please? So here's what happens.
Yeah.
You're sorry, it's hard to do calculate and do that at the same time. Sorry, hold on. There we go. That's what it should be. All right, now I'll actually bounce over to the page you guys are on, so I can actually see what's happening. So you go over there and you're like trying to figure out what to do with the tree, and then you don't even know where it came from, but here comes good old Link, just
Oh, I thought Link died.
climbing up out of the hole, and he looks over and he sees the burning tree, and out of nowhere he just pulls out a water balloon and just perfectly chucks that thing and just extinguishes the flame in the branches.
Oh, look at that. Link saved the day.
Where would we be without you, Link?
He dug the hole?
I don't know, probably pretty screwed.
Link, if there's one person that made sure that we live today, it would be you.
And we tried to just get rid of him. And look how well he did.
Hey, Link. Can you imagine if Zelda was a girl, Link?
I don't know what that means.
I'm breaking the fourth wall. And apparently I'm also turning into Solid Snake.
I don't know what that means either.
Otacon, get me a way out of here.
Tony's been turning into the little poop thing from South Park.
It's mostly the Mr. Bill voice. It's mostly what I go for there.
Oh.
Towel.
Towley.
Or Towley.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Don't forget.
Well. All right then.
We'll call the others over, see
Okay.
how they're doing it. How many
That was
are
over.
dead.
They come
God.
over and the family still seems to be okay. The monks seem to be okay. Tigo's fine. Freckles fine. The Longs are fine. Seems like everyone survived the battle.
Guys, we did
Avoided
it.
disaster.
Everyone survived the battle.
Can we get a
Chungus
team
beat
high
like
five?
10 of those wind things.
I believe it, Chungus.
Do you really want to high five Chungus?
No, I want to high
Except for
five everyone but Chungus.
Chungus didn't make it. Nah, he's fine. He'll outlive us all.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, successful fight. Tigo will walk over to you all. So that's it then. These are the things you've been fighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually they go a lot more dire, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
But maybe we're getting better.
I mean,
It's
if
the
you're
first
fighting,
time I was in the fight with that, so I'm gonna say it was me.
if you're
You almost died.
fighting
Yeah, I
many of
did.
these,
Wait, I'm not the cocky character. Never mind.
if you're fighting
don't
many of
know.
these, I'd assume
Mystery.
you would be getting stronger.
Yeah, definitely seems like the best one, at least since the first one.
Yeah. Well, I thank you. It's gonna be actually evening soon. Obviously, if you all want to stay the night in the camp, you're more than welcome to.
Chungus make really good soup.
Oh boy, never gonna.
Braun's gonna look over at Teague like, does he make good soup?
He's a shockingly good cook. When he doesn't get the ladle stuck in his nose.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
So we'll fast forward ahead. Everybody's, if this was like Star Wars traps and everything, now you're doing like the Ewok dinner celebration deal
There we go.
for sure.
No.
And at
The
some
worst part of the trilogy?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Yeah,
doing
that song
part.
was banging. I don't know what you're talking about.
And at some point during the meal, Chungus will just walk over.
You like Chungus soup? It tastes good to you?
How was it?
It's good to you.
It was very delicious.
It was very delicious.
It was so
Chungus
good.
was quite good.
Thank you. It mostly just bananas.
That explains the taste.
Yeah, it's very banana forward.
Yes.
Yeah. Has an afternote of bananas.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
kind of a
also,
front nose of banana.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
That too.
dang, I glad you like. Also, someone else just get here and say he friend of yours.
That's true.
Spitter the quitter.
And Chungus will step back and standing directly behind him.
Damn.
I don't.
How? How do you
Hazard,
keep finding us?
Hazard draws his bow and aims it immediately. Who the fuck is this?
There is no flinching from this style at the crossbow.
Hazard,
fuck
put him
is this
down.
guy?
Put him down.
Put him
He's
down.
fast.
Okay. Boonk.
So you're enjoying the banana soup then?
Oh Jesus Christ! Kill it.
The banana
Kill
soup
it
is
with
quite
fire.
good.
I got a feeling you might have another rune tracing that needs delivering to the order.
Are you just following us all the time?
Somebody said something about needing to contact people.
I
And-
said that in a haunted house a day ago.
Oh, maybe. Well, yes, it took me a little longer to get here.
I will make copies of it. Give me one moment, please.
Excellent.
You know, just sit down and have some soup. Enjoy yourself. Give me just one second.
I brought my own meal, but thank you.
Hazard.
He'll just
cast
pull a really weird,
Meteor
like,
Swarm.
sack lunch out of one of his, like, well, he doesn't really have pockets, so you don't know where it came from. Pulls a sack lunch out. I have my own food.
It's like a 2-day-old egg salad sandwich.
That is
God.
somehow that crunchy.
Oh,
Like, it's
God.
just, it's literally eggs in between two slices of bread. Just,
Here you go.
thank you.
Here is a copy. Where did you get that?
Hold on. Let me just see if he dodges that.
No.
Your dex saves a 20.
It's at 14.
Oh, 14. He didn't save it.
Good.
Where did I get
Did he
20
die?
from? Whatever. No, that wouldn't kill him. It's good damage. It wouldn't kill him. So anyway, all right. He
Save
takes
it 3 more times.
So he takes Val's tracings and just, great. Well, Rufus ought to be able to really help you guys out soon, I think. He's getting close to a working codex, so he said, well, anyhow, this one will take me some time to deliver and bring back, so if you have anything to occupy yourselves for the next, I don't know, day or two, then, you take care of that, and I will be on my way.
Like right now?
Toodaloo. And then he turns and he just starts walking.
Toodaloo.
And you see, like, where Link's hole was. He walks, and then he walks directly over the hole, like how Roadrunner would walk, like, over the traps and nothing would happen. He literally just Jesus walks over the hole, like, doesn't break stride and just keeps walking.
Who is that guy?
Hazard, the next time you see him, I want you to kill him.
I wanted to, but something inside me wouldn't let my muscles move in the way that would murder him.
I know, that's why I haven't killed him yet.
I wanted to murder him so bad, and I couldn't physically. I physically couldn't do the thing to kill it. Is this magic of some sort?
It has to be.
It has to be.
He
But
is
hey.
an enigma.
Speaking of Bright Bay, maybe that's where we should head next.
Right, Bay?
As
You know.
far away from that thing as possible.
He's going to be walking there for 2 days or so.
Damn.
The monk with the skull on his armor that you were talking to earlier will lean over and just... I don't know, I mean, if he's your, like, delivery man or whatever, won't he just come back to you? Could also
I
do
hope
that...
not.
I'm just saying... Master Thunderclap still wants to do that whole tournament thing with the other school.
Tournament.
Could fill our time with that, too. Just a suggestion.
I also have a dagger that I need to steal from an opposing family
This banana soup is delicious.
to honor my family.
I think it's more pudding than soup.
Whatever it is, I can't stop eating it.
Ugh.
All right, shall we cut it off there?
Yeah.
Okay, and just... Here's your progress so far. Speaking of the Mega Man bosses. All right. And I was incorrect in my math. You guys have indeed leveled up.
Oh shit.
You are now
Alright.
level 9.
Oh snap.
Cool.
Crackle and pop.
All right. Well, now I have some new things to look at.
Yes, and well, Richard's not here, was stepping away, but he knows anyway. D&D released that new Unearthed Arcana with all the things for like all the classes. I'm totally fine with incorporating those into this. Obviously, like since I'm not that familiar with it, you're gonna have to let me know when you're doing something new from that. I know there's some new maneuvers in there that you might be interested in, Ryan. There's some changes to Bardic Die for you, Sid. There's stuff for literally all the classes. There's some new meta magic options for Richard. I'm not sure what the Ranger stuff is for you, Andrew, but I know there's Ranger stuff too. Cool.
The Ranger stuff that Ryan sent, I think I'm gonna actually hold off and incorporate into my DC character because otherwise I'd have to like backtrack and change feats out and
Oh
this
yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
yeah. If it's
So-
already, if it's like past levels you're at, then like we don't need to retcon it. But like going forward, anything you guys want from that, I'm okay with. Just like I said, let me know because it's new and I'm not familiar. But hey, that's another episode, guys, and you did it. You defeated another knight.
Yeah.
So to your knowledge, now there are 4 or 5 others since the total number was 8 or 9. Was it 7 or 8 or 8 or 9? I think it was 8 or 9 that people are unsure about. You did it. You won.
Yeah. Kill the thingy.
You did it, and you leveled up, and we'll figure out offline what you guys want to do as far as where you want to go to occupy these next couple days.
Yeah.
And otherwise, that's an episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be back same time, same place next week. We got a couple more of these before we wrap up the season, and we do a little something else.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.